Hey, Dion. Getting in the mood of things. Figured I'd go live. I couldn't decide what to make the stream about, so I just said screw it. I know I'm building Star Wars, I just don't know what yet. Like, I know it's gonna be multiple things. So, I know for sure we're building the Django helmet and the Camino training facility gift with purchase. From there on, I don't know what else we're building. Just kind of playing it by ear. Do you think I monetized the stream? I hope I did. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, gotta get in the mood. Oh, I haven't had a monster in a few days. My sleep schedule's been whack. Foodman can attest to that. He's been showing up at my Twitch streams at like 3 in the morning. Which makes me wonder if his schedule is just as messed up as mine, but anywho. Actually, no, think about it. I'm gonna start off with Django just because I do want that helmet built. I want to see how that looks. I am a little bummed that my box didn't come exactly perfect, but it's whatever. Exactly the monster withdrawals, for real. We're going on like day 3 since I've had a monster. No worries. We're all good with lurkers. Appreciate you being here. Oh, I forgot how much of a pain in the ass the speed build camera was to put up. I swear, I'm just gonna go to Dollarama soon and just buy a new one because I'm so sick of like it's the ball joint that's the issue. It's too loose. There, that should be fine. Okay. Let's get started. So this guy goes for $90, and I'm not sure if that's what the other helmets are going for, like before 2025. I think we can just look that up. Unless they retired them. No, I guess they were 90. Okay. Interesting. No, that one was Mandalorian. Django released this month. After we're done building this one, we can compare the two, I guess, if you want. I don't remember what the piece count was for Mando. I think it was on Shop at Home here. 584 pieces. This one has 616. So kind of close piece count. I don't know, maybe I'm on the Django hype train. I just was like, it's Django Fett. I just, you know, I saw more value for the $90 price point. Totally could have waited for a price drop, but I don't know. It's just kind of like recognizable character tax, if you want to call it that. Bag 1. 2, egg 5, 3, and then that's gonna be 4. Oh, there's a sticker. Yeah, exactly. He's a single father, you know? Isn't he the equivalent of going into, like, a sperm bank just multiple times and fathering children that way? Is that, like, the real-life equivalent of what Jango Fett is? That's just instantly where my head went. Alright, Jango Fett. I'm looking for it. I'm seeing a lot of 18-plus pets made by Yens. Not that that's a bad thing or anything, I just not noticing. So if I seem a little out of it, I apologize. Look, my sleep schedule has been whacked. I was up. I went to bed around 5:30 a.m. Woke up at 8:30 with the intent to watch the Dead by Daylight PAX East stream for the announcement of FNAF. And then I got so I woke up with my alarm, and then I was like, nope, and went right back to bed. I think someone called me. I didn't really look into that yet. Who called me? I'm just great at that. And then I just was like, no, I'm tired. I'm not picking up the phone. And then about half an hour after that, I had my dad come in the room try and talk to me, and I'm like, no, get out of my room. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I think I woke up like around 12:30. Not been up since. I still feel a smidge tired, but I'm making do. I put myself here in this position, this predicament. It's up to me to get myself out of it. I just need to pull a full 24 hours of being awake in order to reset everything. But I mean, I'm not working all month, so I don't really give a shit to fix it, but you never know. I tell you though, I've started to get back on the review train. Now, who knows how short-lived that's going to be, knowing me. But I got one of the Millennium Falcons reviewed, so that's a pat on the back for myself. Comment? What comment? I don't know about that. Maybe I'll see it under restricted. Yeah, but you're mod, so like it doesn't have to be an issue. Weird. Alright, you can DM it to me. I'll react to the comment. I don't know, we'll see. It's gone. Aw. I had a little bit of a scare the other night. I had someone claim music from one of my Brickworld vlogs, and I was paranoid, and I almost went on a whole tangent on Instagram about it, and then I looked into it more, and I realized, okay, maybe I'm a fucking moron. It was actually the the people representing the guy who music I use. So I just went to jump through the hoops. And then yeah. There's always a scare that whenever that happens. It's always either genuine claim or it's just some asshole thinking they can claim something on a video and get away with it when they have no rights to it. Which is what I thought it was, because I've been getting hit with those a lot lately. Some nobody trying to claim that they have the rights to the Minecraft music, and I'm like, buddy, no, I've done my homework on that. Oh no. Runaway brick. I did hear my Discord ping. I'll acknowledge it in a minute. Also been streaming to Twitch whenever I just feel like it. I've been streaming my gameplay of The Force Unleashed. I would do it to YouTube, but I've been screwed over so many times every time I live stream like a video game based off of like a movie or something like that, because it's so stupid. Like, I can't help the fact that like Star Wars, the video game, has Star Wars music, so of course I get claimed for that. So I think, like, you know, all the gaming stuff is just gonna go over to Twitch, and like what might end up happening is I'll just repurpose the gaming channel just for clips and montage moments if I feel motivated enough. Okay, I can see why YouTube would flag that. I myself have no issue with that comment, but I know YouTube, how strict they are, that I can see why they would flag that. Now, for the sake of my own channel's monetization, I won't repeat what was said, but I do find that funny, to be honest. Honestly surprised that people are stealing bland printed pieces from the newest brick built. What do you mean? I haven't heard about that. What do you... To be fair, I haven't really been paying much to the LEGO community stuff, but like, do tell. I've been good for the most part. It's nice having time off from work, but like at the same time, it is a bit annoying because I'm able to screw up my sleep schedule, and I don't know. It has its pros and its cons of being off of work for a month straight. So I don't know. Oh, really? People are outright... Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, okay, I do remember seeing in like a Facebook group or two that people were ripping open the CMFs, which I think is so fucking hilarious. Like, not that I'm saying anything is justified, but it was kind of understandable why the fuck people were stealing minifigure CMFs, because, you know, like, there was actually some value to it. But with the Kinder Surprise CMFs, I just... Really? Really? You're gonna go, like, for fuck's sake, just go fucking buy it. Like, the same could be said for the minifigures, but, like, for fuck's sake, you know? Hold on, I feel like I skipped, like, 2 pages there. I did. I very much did. What the fuck? Like, it's really not worth going... Like, I'll put it this way. Like, you will get caught for stealing that stuff over time. And then it's just like, okay, what are you willing to go to jail over, you know? Like, stealing an actual minifigure or some pieces for a shitty fucking blind box. Like, again, I'm not justifying either or, but one sounds just a smidge more understandable than the other, you know what I'm saying? But not by a long shot. It's still stupid either way to steal a $5 fucking item, you know? Like, all it does is add to the problem of why stuff's behind glass. And then, like, sooner or later, LEGO's just gonna realize it's too much of a loss, and they're just not gonna do CMFs anymore. And that'll be a whole nother thing that the LEGO community will have to bitch about. Hey, how's it going, Lieutenant? Yeah, no, that's a good point, yeah. Cereal box toys. Why did they ever stop doing those? Or do they still do them? I don't know. Cereal I get is just, I don't know. People assume that I just, like, get junk cereal all the time. Like, no, like, I'll get junk cereal, like, every now and then, but, like, honestly, the Kellogg's, strawberry fucking things with the, like, the dried up strawberries, I fucking dig that shit. And Vector cereal, you know, maybe those are junks, I don't know. It's up to whoever. That's just a cereal I dig. Raisin Bran. Now there's one I actually dig. That actually is healthy. That's a good cereal. Yeah, I think the only go-to for sure junk cereals I go for is like Frosted Flakes, very rare occasion Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Fruit Loops. That's like very, very infrequent. Shredded wheat's good. Yeah, I grew up on shredded wheat. It's not necessarily my go-to anymore because, like, again, a lot of the stuff I had just consistently growing up, I just have no interest in nowadays. Like, it's so funny. Like, Jordan can vouch for this, too. I despise honey-flavored stuff. Like, it's near impossible to get me to have anything with honey on it because a lot of the snacks I had growing up was... My mom, she was the one that was in charge of buying the snacks. She bought anything that she could find that said honey-flavored. So, like, if there was, like, honey-flavored potato chips, she fucking found it, and we fucking had that, and I kid you not, I fucking hated it. So yeah, just stuff like that. Like I kid you not, all of, like, elementary and junior high was nothing but honey-flavored shit, and I just have a great despise of honey-flavored stuff because of it. Like, I'll still have honey every now and then, but, like, it's just you're not gonna see me eating honey-flavored stuff. You're just not. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like, I understand from a point of view what she was trying to do. Like, all the other kids my age were having, like, fucking Gushers and shit like that. And I was over here with my fucking Honey Sticks Pringles. I remember them so distinctly. But yeah. I don't know. It's just one of those things where, like, you eat something so consistently, you just get sick of it. Oh yeah. Like again, like I said, I'll have it every once in a blue moon, but like I just no. I won't bother. I've had my fill. And then in high school, I had a phase where I would snack on nothing but peanut butter. It was a bad decision. Jordan should have put me in my place way sooner than he did. But yeah, I was at like my high school. They had this thing where like they were handing out like at lunchtimes and breakfast time, like when you came in early, these little like packets with I think it was Jif crunchy peanut butter packets or whatever. Or no, maybe it was Smooth. Either way, like I would load up on that shit, and I would just be snacking on it in class. And it got to the point where like I'd hit up the dollar store and get like a jar of Jif peanut butter, and just fucking snack on that while I worked on whatever. It's bad. Well, like, yeah, same thing. Like, I kind of killed peanut butter for myself because I'm like, okay, that's a bit much. I liked it so much until I didn't. I'll still have it from time to time, but, like, just, yeah. Like, every time I'm, like, craving a particular snack or whatever, I have to be very careful I don't overdo it. Because I absolutely can overdo it. Has it really been so long since I built the helmet? I don't know how the build's gonna go. That's just one thing, I guess, about being on the spectrum, I guess, learned about myself is that, you know, I'm content eating the exact same thing for days or weeks on end, but then suddenly I just don't like it anymore. Like, apparently that's, like, can be an autistic thing. It definitely applies to me. Like, I'll have, like, phases where I just eat stuff, and then it's just like, no, okay, I'm done eating this thing consistently. A lot of tan in this set. Also, Dion, we're getting close to that reveal of that prize machine ideas set because they unveiled the ideas Luxo Junior lamp, and that was like a project right before that. So I mean, we're close, almost time. Forget to put those there. Which, yeah, by the way, I do like the Luxo Junior lamp. It's almost perfect. I almost wish they would have included brick-built Pixar logo. But, I mean, that's probably pretty easy to recreate. I'll probably pick it up eventually. I just won't be cleaned up day one. The Luxo Junior ideas set. Also, hey Collector, how's it going? Speaking of doing things, let's I think I put it in my wish list already. If I can pull it up and see what's it going for? Yeah, it's going for $90 and it's going to release on June 1st. Also, Collector, I meant to comment on your story. You got quite the haul in terms of like Star Wars stuff to get the gift with purchase. Here, I thought I was going overboard, but no. Man, I got a total of like 3 copies, and I thought that was like overkill. But I guess people had different things in mind. I mean, to be fair, it's a clone set, so it doesn't surprise me. Hey, noob. I see. I don't even classify myself as a Star Wars YouTuber, noob. I classify myself as like a What do I classify myself as? Not a Ninjago, not Star Wars. Just a little bit of everything, like a YouTuber. Yeah, there we go. Jeez. I applaud you, but like, my goodness. I'm assuming that new job is treating you well then. I'm happy for you, man. Oh, that's big. That's big. That's great. Yeah, after this helmet, I'll crack open my first copy. I sold my third one because I was like, I don't need 3 of these. Like 2, yes, but 3, I didn't need. I'd rather put that money towards other stuff. Like, there's a custom minifigure that's being restocked, I think, next week, and I'm hoping I can scrounge up the funds to grab that. Because I really want to grab that before it goes out of stock, because then I just have to wait and see if they're going to restock it again. Because, like, I don't know. Hey, Jordan, how's it going? Nope.  3, 6, nope. 3, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, Packaging. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, respect the hustle. Respect it. Oh shit, we have our first stickers. People have tried that, noob, but like honestly, it's not a good tactic because in like those terms, they say that you have to return the gift with purchase, and if you don't, they can charge you. Now, not that I'm suggesting you try your luck with this, but some stores just do not care for that. But a lot of them will care that if you don't have the gift. Like I've heard stories where people say, "I've already opened the gift with purchase, but I don't want the set anymore." They'll just charge your card with that. That's why their gift with purchases have a value. Like on top of the fact that like they have to have a value for like whatever write-off reason, but like that's another reason so that they can charge you in case some fucker tries to play the system like that. Like they thought of this, you know. Someone's abused the system enough where they're like, So yeah, and then it's another good way of getting your account fucked over. Because like it could totally like ban your account if you keep trying to do that. If there's like a very obvious pattern of that. Which is why I say it's better just to buy the set and then just fucking sell the set, man. Or just pay the scummy resellers, you know? Like, it's just not worth it, you know? Like, you're getting your points, you're getting the gift with purchase, just sell the set, you know? Like, what's the issue? I haven't looked at chat in a hot minute since I've been on this tangent. I will in a minute. Jeez, they really need to fix their sticker machine because, like, it's so obvious that these are stickers, and this is kind of tainting my experience a little. Whatever the value of the gift with purchase is. So I think, like, for the clone one, it had a retail value of, like, 40 Canadian, something like that. So they would charge you $40 plus tax. But again, if you start developing a pattern, they can ban your account. And such. Alright, noob. I've done my part of warning. That's all I can hope for. Last time I tried warning someone, they ended up just not heeding my warning and then just... Oh, shit. Can I just put this back on the sticker sheet? Yep. It's like nothing ever happened. The stickers are so similar, and like, yes, I know they're numbered, but like, I'm an idiot here, you know? Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. I did, Jordan. I was gonna give you a call and ask if you stayed up through the thing, because like, I woke up and then I started it and I realized what the fuck was how they were gonna go about it, and I'm like, fuck this, and I went back to bed. Then I had you and like everyone else under the sun trying to message me about something, and I'm just like, I'm trying to sleep. Leave me alone. I almost chucked my phone across the room. I kid you not. I was so, like, pissed off because I was so tired. And the world didn't want to let me sleep. I know, YouTube is so weird, you know? Like, you wanted to do one thing and then they're just like, nah, we're gonna let you be more successful with another thing. So it's really weird. Like, I'm sure I could be like every other content creator and give a shit about numbers and pursue this or that. Like, sure, if you want your YouTube channel to be successful, sure, pursue what obviously works. But I'm just in the mindset where YouTube is just a thing where, like, I make some scraps of change for expressing my hobby, you know? And that's fine by me. That's all I want to do is talk about what I'm passionate about, and if I can make a few pennies off of it, great. You know? But yeah, there's people out there that lose their mind if they earn like so much as 5 cents less than usual. See, and then there's whole other tangents I can go on leading off of that, but I don't know. And then it'll start sounding like I'm attacking people, which I probably am, but I'm trying my best not to be that way. But I tell you, the more I like, I'm a lurker. The more I just lurk and see, the more I just want to beef about, you know. And it's totally none of my place or business. But I see things I just don't agree with, you know, and no one else is necessarily calling it out, and it irks me a little. Hey, you're telling me that there's supposed to be one more of these, and I call bullshit. I just carry on for a few steps. Be clear up. No, they want me to find this piece. Great. Okay, you know what? These are throwing me off, so I'm going to set them aside. Yeah, there it is. Found it. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I appreciate that, collector. Yeah, I got a backlog of that content, and the thing is, like, I know that once I get through to, like, series, what is it, 9? That's how I have a backlog content up to. Then I'm out of card videos. So it's like, yes, I'm looking into pursuing other card videos, but it's just, I don't work for a month, you know? Which, I'm not saying anything that, like, you know, but, like, groceries at the moment kind of take priority over Lego purchases, unfortunately. Like, I kind of overspent on May, and that's my own fault. But, yeah. Actually, you know what? Speaking of, I'm gonna... Yeah, look at this one guy. I did get a big order, and I'm just, like, I'm waiting for him to pay, but I'm gonna throw a little bit of shade. Of course, he's from the US, so of course he's not gonna pay as soon as I send the invoice out, but then, even though it's been, like, almost 48 hours. Okay, so I poked that guy again, and I gotta poke one other guy. About Bricklink order payments, yada. And then I continue on with my tangents. Yeah, the card opening videos are just fun to do. Like, I was a little paranoid that no one would actually care to stick around and watch them, but I'm like, no, it's different. Not a lot of YouTubers in the LEGO space have been covering these cards consistently. Like, I know for me, I'm on the spectrum. I want to research what kind of cards there are to collect and whatnot, and obviously I would start with, you know, the card opening videos. And since no one is they're posting shorts, fine, whatever, if that's the trend you want to chase. But no one's posting anything where it's like, what are the odds of, like, if I open up X many packs, what kind of duplicates am I going to be looking at? That kind of thing. That kind of analytical stuff is what I look at, and no one's posting that shit. So, of course, here I am filling my own question/void that I'm creating for myself by doing it myself, you know? So I even went as far as, like, I bought a case of Series 9 Ninjago trading cards. I was like, do I do this in segments, or do I just do a full case? And I'm like, no, there's going to be at least one person out there, like me, that is like, what are the odds of me getting a full set, you know? Like, this and that, this and that. So I just was like, screw it. So I sat there for like an hour and a half opening up cards on camera. And I have a huge fucking stack of duplicates that I have an idea how I'm going to go about getting rid of them, but, like, my goodness, I have no idea how to get rid of them, because unlike Pokemon, these aren't as widespread, so therefore it's going to be a little bit of a bigger pain in the ass to get rid of. But it's okay. I think if I hold out for a year, it'll work itself out. I hope. Okay, now I gotta send this other message to this other guy. There we go. Now they've both been notified. Preferably, in a perfect world, that'll just get instant payments, yada yada yada. Okay, let's play catch up on... Fucking whatever, hold on. There's a lot of comments. Okay, hold on. Let me just finish this segment and then I'll play catch up on chat. Okay, this goes on the back. Yeah, I'm not vibing with the stickers on this set, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's play catch up. I was getting 500 to burn my way to getting, you know. Yeah, I'm in the boat there. I did the math, and like, if I didn't buy Django and all the Star Wars stuff, I could have almost bought a plane ticket to Chicago and then whatever. Now, I know Will or someone's gonna hear me saying this and is gonna probably give me shit, but it's just like, it's just financially not gonna work. Will or whoever else is probably gonna try and convince me, but it's just no. Oh yeah, card packs, they're addictive to open, and there's a lot more gambling to it. Like you spend like $50 on a pack of cards. Again, I don't fucking know how much Pokemon cards cost. Sue me. You pay like $50 for a pack of cards. You open them up. The video gets like maybe $1 back in ad revenue. Assuming you flip the ones you don't want, I don't know, like maybe you get like $5 back. So you got like $6 back on your $50 investment. You know. Like, yeah, sure, you keep it for yourself, but still, you know, like, it's got to be something that, like, you're going to be okay dumping the money on. At least that's my general rule of thumb. But with the Ninjago trading cards, it's like, I obviously like Ninjago. No one's really covering the Ninjago trading cards the way I am. Sure, we got people at the Wazoo covering the Star Wars ones, which is another reason why I didn't bother getting into Star Wars ones, on top of the fact that the cards are basically the same figures, different poses. The noob's literally saying what I'm saying. Has got an update? I'm gonna have to throw my Xbox later and do that. Is it a big update, Jordan? Yeah. There's people out here that dang near get upset if you mainly do Lego stuff and do one. Yeah, I know. See, that's a huge thing I acknowledge, and if I had a way of expressing that to a broader amount of people via storytelling, I would love to make that a point, if I could, via storytelling. So yeah, I'm with you too. I like variety too. Like, I know you do your Lego and you do your action figure stuff, and like, I mean, I would never have known some of these action figures exist. And I'll admit, I don't watch any fucking YouTube videos, but like, I see the stuff, I see the thumbnails, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know it fucking existed, you know? And of course, if it's something I'm like, oh, I actually want to know more about this, I'll click on the video, but not that I'm trying to say your video or anyone's videos suck. I'm just so turned off of YouTube because, in terms of watching stuff. Like, as someone who makes content and looks at all this stuff, I know everyone's tips and tricks for stuff, and it's a thing in my brain. Like, it's kind of the point where I like give shit to my brother because he's watching Fortnite clips, and I'm like, dude, this is staged content, and he's like, go, and I'm like, do you not care about what you're watching? I don't know. I got a weird mindset when it comes to watching YouTube, so I just have decided just to try and keep to myself regarding my opinions. Also me, bitching in the corner here right now. Oh yeah. I mean, I sat on my Ninjago cards for like a good 8 months before I opened them. True. But for me, I feel like I would get bored watching card openings. I mean, yeah, as me opening them, it's fine, but watching them like I think I've thought about the hurdle because it's like I want to buy more packs for certain series, and it's like how do I go about making that interesting in terms of like a title and thumbnail? Because yeah, I feel like I have a style for how I want the thumbnails to be done, but it's just like I don't want people to get confused if they watch the video or not. You know what I mean? Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. So pretty much what I was just saying 2 seconds ago. Yeah, yeah. Noob, I can give you some ideas if you want. Make it lore, channel lore accurate before it even comes out. Make some channel lore trading cards, which is something I've played around with in my head of like, what if I like just as a fun little thing, if I go to like conventions or whatever, is I do like trading cards of like my channel lore characters, which would just be me in just different costumes, but still, you know, someone would want a full set of TMOGs, no matter how big or small the group may be. Okay. Hey, General Son, how's it going? Yeah. Well, I kid you know, I recorded all my card opening videos within the span of like a week and a half. And like, as you can see, I'm like spacing them out in terms of the release. And that works just fine because like it's slowly getting me into the ease of doing YouTube stuff again because it's like I can work on one review. I'm not feeling pressure to do more than just one review. Which means I can actually put up a semi-okay review. And then also just like, yeah, not that I'm saying the card videos are like easy to put out, but like it's just opening the cards. Like how much more difficult can it be? So, I don't know. It's like playing mind games with myself. I have to get myself back into YouTube, but I have to play tricks on myself to feel motivated to keep doing it. Equivalent of let's motivate TMOG with a controlled shock. You know? I'm getting focused here. This is a weird section. Hold on. Okay, what do we got? Hey Chris, how's it going? Yeah, happy Friday to you too. PSA 10 Brickle P1. We're doing the Django Fett helmet that I got in the mail today. Or yesterday. A little bit on the sleepy side. My sleep schedule's been so whacked. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, then it's another thing too is just motivation. Like on top of the fact of funding, motivation's a huge thing too. So I think like yeah, okay, if you're able to make YouTube work, good for you. But like it really is. Who was it? It was Brick Council that said it. YouTube is pay to lose. See, that's probably a name some of you haven't heard for a hot while. But yeah, the Brick Council. He said it as it is. YouTube is pay to lose. Which is why I just, from early on, I just thought YouTube is just an expression of the hobby. Like, I'm sure people out there want to do this or that, but not me. I'm going to be one of those weirdos, just sticks in his own corner, maybe engages like a groundhog every few days, sees his shadow, and then goes back into his corner and hides. It's not that I don't hate the community. I'm very isolated, I feel, as a person. You know, like, sure, I can be extroverted, but I feel very introverted. Like, I can vibe for someone, but it's to a point, you know? And then, like, then it's like, hey, yeah, if I get in all these, like, friend circles and whatnot through the community, I kind of feel almost obligated to pop in everyone's streams, which I know if the right people I associate myself with, they don't really care. But still, it's kind of like a silent expectation rule of sorts that you're supposed to show up to every stream, and it's a big world, and there's different time zones and everything, and like I'm already just struggling to keep my sleep schedule together enough as it is, juggling work when I am working and just doing content for my own channel and such. I can't, you know? I can't throw in the mix of staying up to watch someone stream, which, I'm sorry, you know? I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything about it. It's just the fact of the matter. Like, it's a simple fact of just trying to juggle life, you know? I'll pop in if I'm not doing anything or whatnot, but the reality of it is that I can't devote all my time for everyone and everything. I have to put myself first. You know? Like, there are times where, like, I'll silently put on a stream in the background. Just lurk, you know? I'll say, hey, I'm here, and then I'll go into lurk. I do that most with, like, Hive streams, just because he's live around when I'm awake. You know? Yeah, so, like, I don't know. I know you guys understand, but for the sake of explaining, I'm just autistically explaining myself, you know? I appreciate y'all, I really do. This has been another TMOG tangent. I'll tell you guys what, after we're done building Django Helmet, I can take out my trading card albums, because I'm pretty sure some of you guys are wanting to see what my trading card album looks like, since we were talking about trading cards. I have bought albums for it. I haven't really, like, mail time episodes haven't been released yet that show off that, but I might as well just show off on stream that, like, hey, I have bought some albums for the trading cards. They're not just sitting in a fucking stack on the shelf, you know? Yeah, so you get it. You get it. I feel like a lot of you guys who watch my stuff probably are a little bit introverted at the very least. So you like, you guys get it. You guys get it. I'm just throwing that accusation out there. You can feel free to correct me or not. I'm just throwing that out there. Like, you know. I see y'all. I respect y'all. We're all just vibing. We're all here to have good times. Right on, right on. Is there grading value to them? I have no idea. I haven't gotten that far in the trading card rabbit hole where I understand that terminology, noob. I just know that I talked to Cristo about it when I was about to open them, and I was like, what do I need? And he's like, you're going to need to buy an album for them, and you're going to need to buy, like, something to protect them. And I was like, okay. So I looked into penny sleeves, and there was, like, fucking PSA sleeves, and I was like, the PSA sleeves, like, yes, they're nice quality, but, like, these are fucking Ninjago trading cards, man. Like, I'm not gonna toss them around in the fucking washing machine, you know? Like, I'll be fine. That person who was probably yelling at his computer screen with me saying that, probably. But, you know, I bought what I researched was a good enough album, and I hit up Cristo and was like, what do you think of this? And he's like, for you? Yeah, that's a good one. So, like I said, when we're finished this set, someone remind me probably, because I'll probably forget. And I'll grab out my albums of Ninjago trading cards. And I kid you not, I've spent, like, so much time reorganizing them because of just how autistic I am, and I can never settle on a way to just have them displayed. Why is there a 1x3 and a 1x4? Where did I fuck up? That's not good. I'm just backtracking until I find the 1x3. Turns out there is no 1x3 for all I know. I was kidding, but like, are we being for real right now? Shit. No way. No fucking way. That's bullshit. No. Hey Tyler, how's it going? I swear, I got a factory fuck up. No, I didn't. Wait, hold on a minute. There is a 1x3 later on in the instructions. So where is the 1x4? Shit! Oh yeah, I feel that. So, okay, if I just do this, maybe magically the piece will appear. That's how this works, right? Yeah. You guys are never gonna guess where the piece is. Dummy moment. How's it going, Tyler? How are ya? Also, those are all the stickers. Okay. Noob, Tyler, if y'all want links, let me know. Actually, you know what? What am I even ask? I'll throw it in the group chat. You guys show up if you want. How about that? There you go. Panic ensued. Yeah, no. Facts. Yeah, Jordan, I know. I just thought I dumped everything out, you know? I'm glad it happened on the set of, like, this scale and not, like, a UCS set, because that would have been devastating. Because it would have been covered in all the bags, and I would not have been able to just look over and see it. Oh, yeah. Well, I was already thinking in my head, like, shit, do I even have the 1x4 in my store, you know? I didn't know. I was like, I can take it from my store if need be, but, like, I don't want to. Very nice. And then those are probably extras. Yep. Okay, so now we got the stand that we're building. Just to be safe. Hey Noob, how's it going?
Yo, what's up?
Nothing much? What you been up to, man?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Getting ready to leave in a bit, but I just wanted to, talk as much as I can because I won't be able to chat in the chat no more.
You're good. Where are you heading?
I'm headed to a party. I'm out to a party tonight.
Nice.
Yep. So how's the building going?
It's going. It's starting to look like a Django, somewhat.
What does a Django entitled to look as?
Blue and gray.
Okay. Fair enough.
See, I'm all chatty, but as soon as someone pops in, I get all quiet and boring. That's just how I am.
It's okay. I'm intimidating. I know it's not Wara, you know.
Yeah. So, I don't know. What exactly would you say I'm doing wrong based on what I described with my trading cards?
Oh, okay. So you see, right now there is no market for the cards, correct?
Right, right.
Okay, but that market can be created by you because technically
Well,
there's nothing there.
Cristo's more or less creating the market more than me. I'm just riding the coattails in terms of interest, you know?
That's true, but I mean, think about it. You also have an influence to it if you're the one who's posting content on it, and it's just you two. You get what I'm saying?
True, true.
So if you do, if the cards may not have value now, but if you basically create demand for the cards will eventually have value.
Yeah. Well, I know, like, for the newer series, at least on eBay, what I've researched, like Series 10, the foil, hollow, whatever the hell you want to call them, those ones are, like, going for, I think I saw as high as $40 Canadian.
$40.
Yes, for a foil Ninjago card.
And what, this is like a new series one or like?
Yeah, recent series.
Okay, I see.
There
So
isn't really a lot of listings for older individual cards. I think I was talking with Cristo, like trying to find something from like Series 2, like just a sealed pack. Those things are easily going for like 30 Canadian plus tax and shipping and all that, just for a singular pack. And
But
each
you
pack
think-
comes with like 5 cards.
That's perfect though. That's exactly what you want to have because okay, right now it's like okay, it may not have too much value, but if the card starts getting damaged and there's a scarcity of these cards because these cards aren't being printed again, then it's important to keep those cards as pristine as possible because when it comes to card collecting, grading is very important to a lot of people.
Right.
And even the smallest of nick, something that you can't even see with with your eyes, like I'm talking like magnifying glass, can drop it from a 10 to like a 7.
So they value the card based off the grading because it's like a Lego set box condition then at that rate.
Yeah, basically, it's like going from like a sealed set to like a used set.
Okay, interesting. So like I said, I just have these cards. Like I put them in penny sleeves. I put them in the binder. Like I talked with Cristo and I researched. They aren't the spined ones. They're like the woven into the binder kind of ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't have the ring, right?
No ring of death as far as I've heard.
Okay,
That's what they refer to it as. Like, cause like I knew I wanted these cards to look good years and years down the line. Cause like I used to, when I was younger, I collected hockey trading cards, and I don't know what happened to those, but I remember that like those got bent over time because I had the the metal rings of death.
Oh yeah, that's the most unfortunate. No.
So Dion brings up a good point. It costs money to grade those cards. Now, there's like 300 cards per series, assuming you're going after the limited editions. How much does it cost for grading per card?
Okay, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm not really sure. I haven't graded a card myself because I don't have like I don't really collect graded cards because I don't know. It's not my interest. But yeah, it costs. Let's say it costs like $20 to grade a card, right?
Oof. Okay.
Obviously, there's bulk discounts if you get a bunch of discounts and stuff. But typically, grading cards is only cards that are people already have value to. For example, that card you mentioned that's already like $40.
The $40 one,
yeah. Exactly, that's a card that you would want to grade because, well, people already are looking for it at a high price, and if it comes at a 10, which means like it's the best quality possible, people would want to get it. But again, it would have to be only if people are willing to buy it, which is something that you can create.
Interesting. Okay. So, I mean, what was Jonathan was saying as well, like, this is all fine and dandy, but, like, I don't know how long it took for Pokemon to pop off, but, like, for the Ninjago cards, like, these are all in German, you know? Like, these are German-specific cards. Which means, yes, there's less availability, so in theory, there could be more value to them and because of that alone, yada, yada, yada. But, like, how long until something like that could happen, you know? For it to pop in value.
I guess it's true, but I mean that's part of the risk, is it not?
Yeah, that's true.
It's important to take those risks, because if you don't take those risks, then well, the cards aren't moving anyways.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. I'm ready. I'm ready. Can you believe that? I'm ready.
What for? The party?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a bit though, because I am not going alone. So
Fair enough. Must be excited. I don't know. I'm just saying words at this rate.
that's what streaming is about. You yap and people listen. That's how it is.
Oh yeah. Just wait until I get on another tangent. Then that's when some fun stuff's gonna start happening.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I don't know. Like, I really want to start a tangent, but it's definitely I'm willing to acknowledge it can be seen as a very hateful one, and it probably is a bit controversial, but like maybe a little bit of hypocriticalness as well. But it's just something I've observed, and it's just something that just doesn't sit right with me. You know, one of those things. So I don't know. Just pondering back and forth, and like I ponder with this like for months now, and just keeps getting worse and worse. So one of these days I'm just gonna pop, and it's like, yeah, I could totally say my issue and not name drop, but the thing is, I really want to fucking name drop, you know?
Oh no! The day this happens, I'm gonna be there. All right, you gotta tell me when this happens.
Or worst case, I'll just send you the clip of when it happens.
Oh, even better. Like, yeah, that's for sure.
Because I don't know. I don't know how much more I can take of just seeing it play out, you know?
Yeah.
And again, totally is a whole thing that's just like small beefs that I'm just blowing up for no reason, you know? But one of those things are like my viewpoints, you know?
Hey, man, yeah, I mean, you gotta air out your voice always.
Oh, yeah. But anyhow, yeah. Interesting trading card stuff. I mean, if you're still kicking around, I want to say within an hour from now, that'll be probably when I'm showing off the trading cards.
Mm-hmm.
And how I got them all. Because, like, I'm looking at them. I like them. And I can't wait to show off how I got them displayed and all that. But I kid you not, I wish I had known prior. Like, I swallowed my ego enough and looked up what the cards were. So I would have bought a 3x3 binder. Because I bought a 4x4.
Oh.
So the puzzle cards that the Lego Ninjago ones have, they're 3x3. So if I'm trying to put the cards in order, and you know, because those puzzle cards have fucked up everything. Like if the puzzle cards weren't there, I'd be fine putting everything in order. But because the puzzle cards are there, I have to waste so much of the binder space because of it, because of just the way I want to display them.
Damn, man. And like, do you plan on like getting that like soon?
What do you mean?
As in like moving them?
See, I've got them at a point where like I've shuffled the cards around enough where I'm satisfied for the most part with how they look. I could fidget with them all day with the alignment and how they work and all that. The only true solution would just be buying more binders and that are in 3x3 formation, but I've already dumped like $200 into these like 4 binders. Like, really? It just seems stupid to go back and fix the issue now at this rate.
That's fair. I mean, but like I'm assuming, like you said, you want to keep these cards like long term. So would that be something you would ever go back to?
Probably not. I'm too far in it now. Like I have 4 binders filled with them. Mm-hmm. So it's like if I were to fix it, I'd have to spend like so many hours just removing the cards, putting them in the new binder, yada 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 yada, you know?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that would make an interesting stream, don't you think?
Oh yeah, it sure would. And the next time I buy a case, like I know I need to buy Series 9 next level. So the idea is maybe that's what I'll do, is like I'll do the hour-long video filming session, and then like right after I'll just hit up a stream and just start sorting the cards.
Mm-hmm. And I
don't know. I tried filming an opening on stream, and then Micah popped in as a guest, and I don't know. I like the whole idea of just me talking in the card opening videos. Not that I'm trying to say that I dislike Micah or anything. I'm not. I like the sound of my own voice with the videos, and it's just having Micah's distant voice in that video. It kind of irked me in a way where it's just like I wish I could have changed that.
I see.
Just because in terms of overall how the video presents itself, if that makes sense.
Now, like, would you think about like doing voiceovers over those rather than keeping?
See, but then that means I got I'll just outright say it. Then that means I got to give more care and effort than I really feel like is necessary for a video like that.
Okay.
I like the whole genuine live reaction kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then I feel like if I do voiceovers, then I'm acting, and like, yeah, okay, you could argue I can act, but I just, for something like that, I don't want to, because then it just doesn't feel as genuine. Like I actually went through and I had my dad with me, and we were at Costco and I was looking up a card opening video for Pokemon, and again, going back to what I was ranting on about earlier, that like there's a lot of content out there that's fake feeling. So stuff like that, like I was watching the Pokemon card opening video, and that was all that was going through my head, is this is voiced over, it sounds so fake. Guy is just flipping through all the cards and just going to the interesting stuff, not paying attention to whatever. And it just doesn't feel genuine. I myself don't enjoy it, and I don't want to put out stuff that I myself wouldn't enjoy looking at, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like not being authentic, basically.
Yeah.
I get that.
It makes more sense to do voiceovers and like reviews or something like that, sure, but like for something like the card opening videos, I want it to feel authentic.
And do you think, I'm so sorry, I'm putting gel in my hair right now.
You're good.
It's just in case anyone thinks there's other sounds going on in the back.
Nah, you're good.
But I'm saying, like, so you're saying that it's acceptable for certain videos, but not card openings, correct?
It just doesn't feel necessary, you know? Like, for me, if you're opening up a mystery box, like, unless it's like something obvious, or like the microphone cut out or whatever, I feel like it adds to the video to give a genuine reaction. Because like you're like, what am I gonna get? And you're like, oh cool, or oh shit, you know? Like,
yeah. Oh, but like, okay, but there's another thing here then. So that means that you wouldn't cut out parts of your video. Say, okay, maybe not an error, or like something happened to like a mic, something with the mic, or just something in general. Just like, you wouldn't cut out a part where you think that you wouldn't watch, you know what I'm saying?
I like, while I'm editing, it's kind of like I'm watching the video. The only thing I'm really trimming out is like big gaps and pauses to like adhere to like the younger generation's attention span, just a smidge. And just so that it, like, I go based off of how I'm talking. If I'm talking and it makes sense, fine. If I stutter, depending on how big and annoying the stutter is, I'll try and trim it out if I can. And that's like, while I'm recording, I'll try and do it in a way where like, hey, here's an option for you to trim it out if you need to.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
So, oh, I was supposed to put that there. Oopsie. Oh, what the heck? Oh, shoot, I missed steps entirely.
Really? What'd you skip?
I was supposed to put a 1x4 here, and then put on the 2x3, and then another 2x4, and then this, because what set that off is this section I just built was not putting on properly, because it was the ball joints that were not making it flow so nicely. So that's what tripped me off, that I did it wrong. Little things like that. So yeah, I don't know. I give a shit, but to the same degree, I don't give a shit in terms of content, if that makes sense. I have like a double standard of sorts.
I understand.
I feel bad. I'm not paying much attention in chat. What's going on here? Tron? Okay, cool. Ah, copyright avoidance. Is there literally someone out there named Tron Bricks?
Tron Bricks?
See, and that's another thing. People keep asking me, like, why did I name myself TMOG? And I'm like, A, I'm very bad at naming things, and B, I wanted it to be different. Again, like what Collector and I were touching on earlier, and you, is just like everyone is kind of forced to do one type of content and they're not allowed to do whatever. So for me, I was like, originally my name was the Master of Gaming. It's a stupid name that Jordan gave me because, you know, he thought I mastered games pretty quick. Because like he did gaming, I never did. So he'd throw whatever game at me that had whatever difficulty, and he was like, "Yeah, holy shit, you mastered the controls, you mastered this and that." So he just called me the Master of Gaming, and I was like, "Hey, that sounds like a cool username." Little teenager me, preteen me, and I named myself Master Gaming. And then it was like, all right, well, when I rebooted my channel, I'm like, oh, obviously, I don't want it to be a Lego thing, even though I know I'm going to be doing mostly Lego content, but I want it to be unique sounding. You know, I want to stick out in a crowd per se. So that's why I was like, TMOG. It's just an abbreviation of the Master of Gaming. So.
I mean, it works though. It's like if people really don't like, if they see your username, that's not the first thing that they're gonna think about. But it's still
they're just like, hey, that's a unique name. Like it's got numbers, sure, which apparently is a big no-no when doing usernames. You don't want to do numbers, and I'm like, there's how many YouTubers nowadays that have numbers in them where it just doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be different, and honestly, the number thing. It's a reference to Transformers, but also just it was a number that stuck in my head for a while because of Transformers. So yeah. But what did I bring? Oh yeah, so yeah, that was just like whole copyright avoidance. So where was I going with this? So yeah, naming myself Bricks or Studs or Tube or whatever. I don't know. Like I felt like that was restricting me to just doing Lego content. And I like doing the occasional non-Lego thing or like bordering the Lego thing, like with the trading cards, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to feel restricted. Because like, what if there's a time where like I just don't want to do Lego content anymore? You know, like not saying that is the case, but I'm just like, what if I just want to drop doing Lego content and I want to pursue like Transformers? That's fine. No name change needed. You know?
Oh, I thought you were gonna become the Master of Transformers.
No. See, and that's what I'm trying to make as a joke a bit is like for the channel lore, at least with what's been introduced, we've introduced TMOG 127 to the channel lore, who is the Transformers nerd. So, without giving too many spoilers away, because I know Jordan will rush over to my house and smack me because he knows I like to let my lips flap about. Yeah, TMOG 127 is the Transformers TMOG. In a universe where instead of the hyperfixation of me being for Lego, it would be for Transformers. That's at least what I was trying to convey with that end credits bit. So. Oh, yeah, but you could totally change your name, but the thing is, like, it's brand recognition is what it boils down to. You know, like, imagine if Markiplier changed his name. Yes, he's got a big enough following where he wouldn't be too affected by it, most likely, but still, people know him as Markiplier.
Yeah. I mean, I try to go something similar to that, too. I ran into the same issue as well. It's like, with that card opening stuff, I was like, I can't be doing this on a channel that has the word builder in it, so TMB was the way to go. The
Noob Collector. That would be a fire name.
It's my alter ego, don't worry.
Yeah. And see, like, collector is just such a broad term. Like, it could be for whatever. So, that was just something I thought about whenever I rebooted my channel. It's just like, I want a name that sticks out in a way, but, like, isn't fitting a niche in case I decide I'm not fitting that niche.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I get it. People think that they're just going to do this or that for whatever, but I've seen so many examples in like the 5 years I've just been doing expressing of my hobby where people have started off as something and then they end up having to change their name, and like, yeah, sure, they make it work, but I hear them say just how much of a pain in the ass it was to try and figure out a new name that fit them and what they were doing, and I'm just like, just start off with that and then you're fine. You know?
Yeah, literally avoid an unavoidable issue.
Yeah. So I don't think I'll ever run into that issue myself, but I still put it in place as a failsafe regardless. I can never find.
Maybe in 2 years we'll see a new team of people.
Maybe. I mean, I have pondered, and like maybe you might have seen in the group chats on the odd occasion where like I've said, hey, I want to start a new channel and it's going to be about this, and just have never followed through with it. So I don't know.
If it's on your mind, it'll happen. Now, when it happens, that's a whole other issue, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I've thought of concepts of how, like, if I were to do other channels, how can I tie that into the lore? And I've thought of a lot of things, like so many things I could do, but it's just like, again, I have to think realistically of like, okay, if I want to do a big scavenger hunt, how exactly is that going to work? Because again, I'm not like Christo where I have like just a bunch of people who would just like, hey, here's a scavenger hunt. And they're like, okay, you know, like sure, I'm sure some of you guys would love the idea of a scavenger hunt, but it's more fun as a huge group, if that makes sense, you know. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll probably end up changing my mind and doing the big scavenger hunt idea. We'll see.
I will find you. Don't worry. I'm already behind you. What are you talking about? It took too long.
Where'd you go?
I never said I was behind you up or down. Come on now.
Oh.
Exactly.
Fair enough, Tron.
You know what I was thinking of changing my username to?
What?
I was trying to change my name to Life Bricks 2. Yep. What you know about that?
I mean, I'm sure someone's tried that, you know, like, they must have. You see so many other examples of it with other YouTubers.
I have not watched enough YouTube to be able to say that I know anyone.
That's fair. See, I say like I hadn't watched enough YouTube, but then I also make claims that like I've seen enough, but like, I don't know. I'm 22 years old, man. That's
20?
old in online terms.
22? Really? I really.
Yep.
I thought you were 21.
No, I get that a lot. People think I'm older or younger than I am.
What is the usual guess? What's the median guess?
I've actually had people guess that I'm older. Like my own boss thought I was in my like 30s.
30s is crazy.
And I'm like, you hired me. You went through the whole process where you looked at the paperwork, you know? Or at least I think that was, I don't know. Regardless, my point still stands. Like, you know?
Yeah.
That's like the oldest I've been guessed, I think, is like I'm in my 30s. I've had people guess I'm like 16. I'm like, okay.
16 is crazy.
I know, but like they say I have such a baby face, and I'm like, okay, fair enough, I guess.
Nah, that's crazy. And apparently they hired a 16-year-old at where you work, huh?
I mean, yeah, they do. They do hire people as young as 16 because, you know, it's a great starting out job, I guess, for some people.
Oh, really?
Yada. But, yeah.
See, like, most of the jobs around here in the city, they could be hiring people that are like 16 or 17, even though they're legally able to.
Right. See, and it probably throws a lot of people off too, because like I talk about like retro cartoons and stuff like that. Then you throw in the fact I have a baby face, and just it doesn't faze me when people try and guess my age and they guess like all over the place. I'm a bit of a mixed bag. That's true. Jordan's a July kid. I'm a November kid.
Yo.
So. Oh, we got face cam.
Yeah, we got face cam for a little bit.
How we looking?
Always good looking. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Hold on. Oh.
Looking sharp. Looking very sharp.
I'm ready.
Heck yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Does this go sideways? Who knows? I've never done this on my phone.
I think phone always just has it like that. I don't know. I don't stream on other devices as often.
I just killed my setup. Oh, do you have do you know if your cards fit in top loaders?
Yeah, that's what those are, the fancy ones, right? That's probably what.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've had Tyler send me a few cards when I bought stuff off him in top loaders. So I have like some loose top loaders kicking around.
Oh, so they do fit. Okay, that's good.
Yes, they do.
It'd be a real big issue if they did not.
No. I think they're about the same size as Pokemon cards.
You don't have one?
Sorry?
You don't have a Pokemon card for reference?
I've told myself for years never to get into Pokemon because I know that they release like a new deck every like 3 months.
Oh yeah, they do.
I'm a completionist. I would want a near complete deck, and it's just like, what am I going to invest my hundreds of dollars into? Lego or a bunch of pieces of cardboard with some ink on it?
Plastic or cardboard?
Yeah. Like what lasts longer, and that's always been my philosophy growing up. Is like what lasts longer.
That's fair.
Like if I hold my card at a wall, is it still gonna retain its value versus a Lego set?
We should put this to the test.
We'll have them duke it out. Cards?
Huh?
You supplying the cards? You got a OG Charizard you can loan me?
I got a box. I got you. Don't worry.
See, I've been so tempted just to buy one box of Pokemon just so I can experience it, but I know like that's the evil calling out to me.
Yeah, don't. I promise you, you do not want to get like a single card pack, because once you get one, the next time you go to a store or something and you see one there, you're gonna be like,
that's the great thing about the Ninjago cards is I have to import them. I can't just walk into a shop and get them. So I have to wait. To buy them. I can't just buy them on a whim.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you more time to like financially plan it too. So like,
yeah. That's the saving grace about these cards so far. Now, regardless, I still dumped $200 to get the Series 4 and Series 9 cards, but that's fine. I got a decent amount of cards from that. I'm still shocked that like the Series 4 had no duplicate pulls. I was like, out of all the cards I'd opened, I got at least in a few duplicates, but I've never pulled no duplicates before. And like I've always like bought like 14 packs or something like that, so I was just so shocked.
I mean, whenever you get the opportunity to get no cards, like no duplicates, I think it's a sign to just stop getting that series.
I mean, but like, I think I got like maybe, because like again, there's like 270 in a deck, so it's like I got 110. So it's like I kind of want to buy just a few more just to flesh it out a little bit more. Like, yes, it's nice I didn't get duplicates, which
True.
And I wish I bought more off of Tyler last year, because if I had known how many were in a deck, I would have just bought all he had just straight up. Save myself the issue of having to buy more. Like, yes, I probably would have had more extras, but it's the gambling aspect of what if I didn't.
True.
Trading cards are addictive, man. I'm just glad that as of what I know right now, there isn't a Buzz Lightyear trading card out there.
About that.
Don't tell me. I don't need to know. My wallet doesn't need to know.
You know, it's best you don't know, man. It's best you don't.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling myself.
It was so crazy too, because when I was watching that video, I was like, you know who would love this? I was like, TMOG would absolutely love this.
Yeah, but you'd be opening Pandora's box for my wallet. You know how much of a witch hunt I'd go on for those? If they were strictly Buzz Lightyear?
Oh no. What about I have TMOG's like, I sold everything in my room for a Buzz Lightyear rookie card, 1/1, signed.
Rookie card? Those are sports card terminologies.
Hey, what you know about the rookie card?
It's what it says. It's a rookie card, and apparently there's like a limit. It's like the chase card, because they normally do it for aspiring young shots that are super great, whatever. So for example, Dustin Wolf for the Calgary Flames, there's some demand for his rookie card because he's a good goalie, you know. So it makes sense that someone would want his rookie card because he's a good goalie. So of course they make that a chase variant, and then profit. So because it's him like in his early days, and then of course as the years go on they won't do any reprints because you're only a rookie for so long. So it's plain and simply supply and demand at its finest.
Pretty much.
And I know, like, my coworkers, because like we get in the trading cards for like the NHL stuff every few months, and we're actually told we can't sell a full case to a customer, regardless if they are season's ticket holders or not. They have to only buy a few packs, which is fine. We've never had the issue where someone's wanted to buy a case, but we're still told we can't sell a full case to someone.
I mean, that's pretty good rules. I mean, honestly.
Well, yeah. I have no issue with it. Because, I was told, how, there's, the chase variant or whatever. Because sometimes they do reprints of, older cards that are kind of desirable sometimes. And then people want to buy up all the packs so that they can just, flip everything and just keep the rare one. It's like with anything collectible, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't mind. Because, there's not, I want to say 40 packs in an NHL one. Again, I've never really counted it myself, even though I've done how many count-ins for whatever. But yeah. Wouldn't surprise me if eventually I get a season's ticket holder who comes in and he's like, I want to buy a full case. And I'm like, no.
I will be there in a couple of days, don't worry.
You making a trip out to Calgary? All right.
Yeah. Bet.
I'll
make sure I buy a whole case of NHL cards. I'll be the first person to ask.
The thing is, I don't even know if we have any. That's something I would have to look into.
Is there something that gets sold often?
Yes and no. I mean, I feel like we're more likely to get more stock of jerseys, specifically name jerseys, than we do the trading cards. The trading cards sell well, but we only get the equivalent of I want to say 4 cases per store, big stores.
Yeah.
And there's 3 big stores throughout the dome.
But every single store gets different stuff.
We have pocket stores. So the pocket stores can only hold we have it set up so it only holds specific items like hats or t-shirts, that kind of stuff, or just assorted novelty item as well. Whereas the bigger stores just kind of has everything. We have a club store that's in between a regular store and a pocket store where it has a little bit of everything, but it's it's in the club section. So it's all the higher priced items. So obviously that's more stock with the trading cards and the jerseys and the pucks and whatnot.
My puck? I didn't know that. You see, I'm not that much into hockey.
I'm not either, but I've been there for 2 years, so I just kind of know this at this rate.
Look at you, man. Look, I'm already ready to apply. Can't you see? Look, I got the pen.
Get you hooked up with an interview by the afternoon.
Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be moving over there. The vlog coming out soon.
Hell yeah. I've been so tempted to vlog at work, but I'm just like, I don't know, that feels like a slippery slope of whatever. And then I like, of course I get like content in my feed about like this bozo who's like sneaks into the arena, and like, yeah, okay, you could say it's all fun and games and how they're, you know, doing their part, that they paid for the tickets, so they're not necessarily breaking in, but like the concept of them breaking in and showing how they did it, I'm sorry, I don't care how you paint it, someone's watching. Someone's gonna think they're smart enough to fucking try this shit. And if someone's gonna try that shit, without going too much into detail, it's a security risk, you know?
For sure.
So, that's like another thing of content that just doesn't sit well with me. Like, yes, it's nice seeing the innards of a place, but just, come on. Get some fucking permission, man. Don't do stupid shit like that. That's just me, though. Oh, did I mention we're on the last bag? Because we're on the last bag.
For real?
Yep.
No way.
I'm kind of doing like the face plates that'll be attached.
Damn, I swear I thought it would like be a lot more.
Well, it is like a 600-piece set, so I kind of fly through these pretty quick.
I'm kind of just jamming out to the music right now. I'm about to leave in like a little bit.
You're good. You
know, I'm getting into a
I've appreciated how long you've just been hanging out. It's all good. Okay. Yeah, you can see it now. You can see it.
Oh shit! I don't know if I can say that. Oh, that's cool.
Sorry, here. Just holding up close to the camera help.
Yeah.
I also lost my space in the instructions. That's fine. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Yeah, there we go. Found it. There we go. Now we do this all over again, and then we're pretty much done with this one.
You know what I recently found out?
What?
You know, I was like looking at this figure right now because, well, it's one of my favorites, and well, I used it for my most recent video. But I didn't know that they made that the Mustafar, what's it called? The Mustafar figure? You can't see it because
Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, the Mustafar Anakin Skywalker, the one from the 2020 set, the one with like the dual thing. It's like $20.
They what?
It's like $20.
Oh dang!
I think so. I mean, that's what I saw on somebody's story. I was like, that's crazy.
I know that set in a sealed state is crazy money, which is wild because I remember seeing it on Amazon for dirt cheap.
You know, honestly, I don't know why. I mean, it was to be expected though. It is literally one of the most iconic scenes.
True, but like the execution of the set is a whole nother thing though for a conversation.
That is true, but I mean, take a look at all the like old sets. Like some of those sets are not. It's blinded by nostalgia, and people still buy them.
I mean, the Rogue Shadow is a one-off, yes, but it does have some banger one-off minifigures.
True.
That was just the first example that popped into my mind.
Your white whale.
Oh yeah, it's not like I have 2 copies in my room or anything.
Oh yeah, no. I wonder where you got those.
One was gifted to me by my buddy Keegan. He wanted to buy me a birthday gift, so we hopped on Bricklink and we placed an order. And the box is so fucking minty, I couldn't bring myself to open it. And he's like, "That's fine. You enjoy that," because he's a collector too. He understands the mindset of wanting to keep a set sealed. So then it was like, shit. Well, I still need one to build. So I went to Chicago. Came across a guy that was just walking around looking to sell one. Bought that off of him for about what it was worth. Brought it back. And then we had Chris, who's a viewer of the channel, messaged me after that vlog came out and said, "Hey, you still got that sealed? Yeah, sell it." And I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "I can sell you one for a better deal." And I'm like, "Okay." So I sold that copy to Dion, and then I bought Chris's copy for a good deal. And yes, the box is shittier, but I mean, I don't care for the box, other than it's sealed,
Yeah.
I just want to have that build experience. Now, of course, incoming comment from Dion saying, "Why the fuck haven't I built it yet?" We're getting to it. But yeah, I would love to build that set eventually. I want to get a display for it. Like, I don't have any sets dedicated to a display case, but with that one, it holds such a special place in my heart. I would love to save up and like go up to someone who does like custom acrylic cases and see if there's a way where like I can make like, how like M&R, he released a display case for the Final Force Battle Pack where like you can display the set and the box in the same case. I'd love something similar to that for the Rogue Shadow. Maybe even if I could fit in a slot just for the video games as well, like I'd go out and buy another copy of the video game just for that.
And put it in there too?
Yeah. Maybe. But maybe that might be a bit overkill. But at the bare minimum, the sealed set and the built set, just all together, because then I don't have to worry about losing one or the other.
Yeah.
But I know acrylic cases can be expensive, so I'm just kind of holding off a bit. But I have been playing Force Unleashed on my Twitch channel. So I guess, I'm hyping myself up enough to the point where, like, I'll eventually be like, fuck it, I can't wait any longer, and I just have to build the set because I'm just loving the game so much. Mm-hmm. Like, I was telling Jordan, I hadn't touched the game in years. Like, the last time I actually did a proper playthrough of the game was, like, junior high. So, a while ago.
Damn.
It was very nostalgic playing through on Twitch just at random hours of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And playing through it, and I'm just like, yeah, I can already feel it welling up inside of me. Where I'm just like, I want to build the Lego set.
I want to build the Lego set. That's it's like an itch, isn't it?
Yeah. And so it's just, I know I have it. It's that self-control of waiting until I can. Maybe once I finish the first game, then I'll finally be like, yes, okay, now we're gonna build it, because then I can talk about it while I'm building it. And then I'll have a more knowledgeable take on the set when I get around to reviewing it then. At least that's how I feel. Because, like, I could just be like your average Joe, be like, yeah, I bought the set because the set's cool. And then just not point out anything that I probably could have later. Mm. So it's like, if I just play through the game right now, I'll have all the knowledge and all the nitpicks I would have just there. And then figure it out.
It works out.
Why did that pop off? There we go. Weird.
Huzzah or not huzzah yet?
Not quite. We still gotta add, I think, like a few more pieces, and then we'll be good.
I'm staying out till the end of the build, and then I'll finish.
That's fair. Yeah. Well, we just got just to put on the little plaque, and then I think we're done.
And you just like casually like somehow the pieces fly out of your hand and then get lost for like an hour. I'm just like, I had to stay through for that hour.
I mean, if you stick around for a little bit after that, I can just show you the bare minimum regarding my trading cards.
Oh yeah, of course. I'll probably be in the I'll be in the what's it called?
The chat?
Yeah, I'll be in the chat for sure.
That's fine.
Yeah.
No worries. Whatever works for you, man. There we go. I stopped the speed build camera, but yeah, here it is. Here's our boy. And I like the rangefinder, how that was built. It basically took any issues I had with the Captain Rex one and just perfected it.
Why does Boba look a little different there, though? I'm not gonna lie.
The Boba one?
No, I said, why does Boba look a little weird there? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
The stickers really do sour the set a little bit, because, like, I don't know if it shows up well enough on camera, but, like, I mean, to be fair, this is a shitty webcam, but anywho, the sticker just doesn't match the bricks, which is not a new issue, but it's an issue.
But, like, visible in person, like is it, like...
It's very visible. Like, it's, like, one of the first things I notice is, like, what the fuck is up with... Why does it look cloudy gray on all the other things? Just look like Lego gray, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, for a helmet, it's not bad. I'm definitely gonna be happy displaying this next to UCS Django.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't really read what this said, but I can look at that later. Anywho, I said I was going to go grab my trading card albums, so we're going to do that. Take like 2 seconds while I move these Lego boxes that I
do have to go, though. I will be in the chat. I will be looking, okay?
That's all good. I appreciate you, Noob.
Thank you for having me. I
No
appreciate
problem,
the
man.
stream.
Thanks for hopping on. We'll see you in the chat.
Bye.
See you, Noob. I'm going to grab all 4, and then I'm probably going to have to put all of them to my side. But regardless, I'm grabbing all of them. Now, I don't think I had these in order of which they're supposed to be. So I might just open one of them and find out it's Series 9. I don't know. Bear with me here. The Django Tri-Display, exactly. Here, let's change up the music a little bit. Okay. Oh, those are heavy. So these cost me like $50 a piece off Amazon. Oh, good. Okay, so this is the first one. So I was talking with Christo, and Series 1 and Series 2 are almost near impossible to track down, at least in terms of packs. Like, I'm sure I could buy someone's album or collection, but it just doesn't feel the same for me. So I was like, how the heck do I make this in terms of a linear timeline of trading cards? And I was like, oh my goodness, the trading cards from the spinners. So I displayed the trading card spinner, the spinner trading cards in here first. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna move these. I'm gonna move these. They're heavy. Sorry, bear with me. So I have, am I displaying this right? Whatever. You guys can see that for the most part, right? I don't really want to move this, so. I got like all the 2011, 2012, because like I have all the spinners, all in penny sleeves, just put in here. I did leave some room for the lenticulars from the 2011 ones, or the special edition ones. So those ones are basically one-offs in certain sets, or just in the specific region-locked blind bag trading card things. So I left those spaces open for that. But then, you know, I start with the 2012 ones, and those are all in order as well. This is just one binder, by the way, out of 4. And then starting here, we have Series 3. Again, same thing with the lenticulars. I left some space for those because, you know, I can see myself tracking those down. You can see just how filled up Series 3 is. So again, I put them in order. My dad thinks it's weird that I went like 1, 2, 3, 4. He thinks I should have gone like 1, 2, and 3. I think is how he said I should have done it. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. It's like reading a book, you know? You want to go like that, you know? That's just me. But anywho. Anything you see a gap is just overall what I'm missing in that order. I think... So yeah, here, this is what bothers me. It's like seeing how many gaps there are around here. So that's why like I want to buy more cards, just to have them more filled out, you know? And then there's the puzzle cards. So remember how I said there was like 3x3s? So, you know, this is a puzzle card, and then that's a puzzle card, and then I have this open space. And this is what kept fucking me up, because, again, I'm left with just this open space with just like 6 slots. So I had to start taking creative liberties in how I was going about it, because I can't do it in numerical order like I wanted to, because it's 4x4. So I started being like, okay, limited edition cards, I just kind of go there, or just even duplicates. So I've even put in duplicates of some of these, because like if I started with the third puzzle card, then I'd be missing the 1/2. So I just was like, no, this gets some page. So as you can see, there's like the whole section right here. And then it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, da, 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 if that makes sense. And then, yeah, this is the start of series 4, right? Where's the card number 7? Yeah, so 3, 4. Whoa, wait. Oh, right. So it bleeds over into here from series 3 for the foils, and then we got series 4, which is hunted. Like I was saying, like there's not a lot filled in. Like I said, glad I don't have any duplicates from series 4, but you can see all the gaps. And then another thing that was pissing me off too was like the half and half face-off cards. Because like, yes, they are together, but like, I think it's best shown off with this one as an example. This one's a Kai one, it's in sideways. And I want them all to be like facing the same way, and I can't do that. You know, it's just not possible. And then another issue was trying to get all these cards to fit in where, like, you know, these face-off cards don't bleed over, because like there's this J one that's a half and half, and it bleeds over into a whole nother page, so it's not on display so that it forms the whole picture. So I had to swap. This is like a huge issue for me as well. It's like I wanted it all to work like that, and because it's not in a 3x3 formation, it's just not going to work. Maybe if it was in a 5x5, sure, but like I said, I was already in so deep with the 4x4. I had bought like 3 binders by the time like this was starting to become a real problem, and I was like, nah, I gotta stick to it. So it's one of those things where like if I really want to see the complete image, I can just take out the cards and have a look at them. And then yeah, you got the open space right there, and then that kind of bleeds over into another binder. So that's the first binder. That's like series 3 and 4 plus the Ninjago spinner cards. Now, I don't know if this next one I'm going to pull is the right one or not, but we're just going to look at it anyways. Oh, that was the back end. Donate to save TMOG's binder issue. Yeah. What series is this? I can normally tell just by looking at certain cards. This is series 5. Okay, good. So yeah, we got another puzzle card here from series 4, and then that ends, and then we start off with series 5. Now, as much as I love series 5 is by far, in terms of the trading cards, one of my favorite series. I just don't have enough of them. But I kid you not, my favorite card out of like all the series, and yes, it has absolutely everything to do with the fact that it's a canceled variant, but still very cool nonetheless, is this card right here of Digizane, which I think is better shown here. But I don't know the full story behind this, but just basically they just didn't make this as a minifigure, they made it as a trading card. So I am eyeing up Little Bear's custom minifigure of Digizane. And then, like, if I buy more of Series 5, the wish and hope is to get another duplicate of this card, so that I can buy M&R's, like, display case for minifigure trading cards, because it's like an acrylic case that you can display a minifigure and a trading card in as a background. So if I get a duplicate of just that card and that custom minifigure, because, like, I don't like having custom minifigures of things that Lego could do, because, like, I think of, like, in the what-if scenario of, like, what if I pass away or something like that, and then like someone has to go through my collection and they find all this custom shit and they don't know it's custom and they think it's Lego. If someone knew me well enough and they're going through my shit, they would know that like I wouldn't collect anything custom that Lego could make and just display it regularly. Like, so for the only customs I have is like the Suspicious Star Wars minifigures and then the Team Fortress 2 custom minifigures, both by Brick Tactical. So obviously custom minifigures. But you know, with the DigiZane, it's like I'm gonna have to like I would love to display it in that acrylic case, but it's just one of those things where I can't just put it on a shelf, because then, you know, then it just gets mixed up, and then I see a Facebook mom posting about it like, oh, is it the real minifigure? You know, so I don't know, little nitpicky stuff that's for my collection, you know. But like I said, not a lot filled in. It's funny, I got so many foils, but not enough regulars. And then of course I got like these set cards and all that. So you can see just like how bare these are, and that kind of irks me, and I need to buy more cards so I can fill it out, you know? And then we get bleed into next level. And I was debating if I would keep the packaging or not, and I would just have it in a slot to show that it was the next series. And I'm like, no, I'm the only one that's going to be going through these. Anyone else who knows what this is would know what they're looking at. So I trashed all the packaging because it's just like there's no value in it. Anywho, another card I like. Go figure. It's a Zane one, but this is a foil. It's a foil DigiZane. Now again, I don't know how much these cards are going for. I would assume that they're worth like $5 a piece for the foils and like $2 for the regular ones. That's generally what I've been seeing on eBay for these cards. And I do know like there's limited edition cards. And what those are was like, you know, like the magazines that I would review that came with the minifigure. So I guess in Germany, it came with the minifigure and the magazine, but also a limited edition card that was a part of whatever deck was released at the time. So that's all fine and dandy. And it's not like, you know, I was gifted a limited edition card. Thank you, Tyler, by the way. And that totally didn't throw things for a loop, because it's like, oh, am I collecting the limited edition ones, or is this like a one-off for my collection? So I had to decide that, and I was like, you know what, if I come into them, fine, but otherwise, this is currently the only limited edition card I have in my collection. I'm not actively going to track them down, because I either have to buy the magazine for them or just buy the card straight up. And I think like these cards specifically are like $10, $15 and up, just because of the fact of just how specific they are to obtain. Again, thank you, Tyler, for giving this one to me. I don't think he knew the history of how to obtain these when he got them, whatever. But like I went through the research and found out that's basically what the history is on those. And I think that they release, I want to say 10 to 20, however many magazines are released. I don't know. Let's see. What was it? So let's see. For Series 5, totally don't have a site that I can refer to. Bear with me here. I'm going to get an accurate number here. Yeah, there's 13 limited edition cards, at least for Series 5 Next Level. No, sorry. I had it right. There's 18. There's 18. Sorry, my bad. There's 18 limited edition cards. So that's 18 different magazines that have to track down. And I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. If I get it, I get it. You know, I'm not going to move an arm and a leg for those. Like, I'm more likely to move an arm and a leg for the packs than I am the limited edition. I know, like, you guys can't really get a best look at these. I apologize for that. I'm trying to think how I can angle this, but it's just not going to happen. So I don't know. I'm sorry. But I'm just flipping through this just to show off in general how these look. Sorry, my boss sent out an email for a sign up for next month's stuff. See, and then I got a page that's got nothing in it, and that just irks me. I need to buy more cards. It's just the plain and simple fact of the matter. I need more cards. And like, there's some instances where like I do get duplicates that I do keep. I don't think there was any duplicates here. I think in the next binder there was probably some. Let's see. I think it was this binder where I had at least a few duplicates that I kept. Because, like, again, it just goes based off a coolness factor for me. Oh, he is? Is there anything else Star Wars related, Jordan? You know what? I can check. See, now we're probably delving into the territory of trading cards that haven't been posted on the channel yet, so maybe spoilers if you can zoom in enough and see what cards I have. Otherwise, you can just see how filled in the series is. I mean, just look at this Nia card, though, to be fair. That one's sick, and it's a foil, too. Oh, these are so sick. Oh no, what happened to my camera? Okay. Now, these ones are probably going to be spoilers, but they're still cool nonetheless. These are platinum trading cards for Ninjago ones. So these are like the super chase ones. Normally each deck has like 4 of them to collect. These are 2 of the 4, so it just tells you how lucky I am. So like, you know, you have like the regular cards, the puzzle cards, the set cards, screenshot cards, whatever, and then the foil. And you only get 1 foil per pack. So it's like you get a chance of getting the foil, or you have a chance of getting one of these super rare foils that are called like platinum cards or whatever. So again, very lucky on my end that I got 2 of them out of the 4. Though, like, the platinum ones are probably going to be the kind of cards I will have to track down if I want a complete deck. But, yeah. Crystallized. I do wish I had more crystallized cards. Like, again, I'm biased. I just think the designs are very cool. There. I'm having like realization that you guys can't really see these, so I'm just gonna highlight ones that are like really cool. Okay, so yeah, like I was mentioning, there's some that I keep duplicates of. And this is probably the best example. No surprise to anyone. These are foil Zanes and Oni Lloyd. So 14, 23, and 28. So like, you know, I got them right in between the puzzle cards. And then, of course, you know, another platinum. Not at all spoilers for you guys. Not at all spoilers. And then next level cards are right there. Little piece of Ahsoka's fur gets everywhere. I kid you not. Okay, and then, yeah, the final binder is probably the heaviest of the bunch. Shocking probably no one in a minute here. But it has Series 8 next level, and then Series 9. So I'm just gonna do that to show just how heavy it is. Now, Noob probably thinks I just devalued them by like $50,000, but regardless, I did that. how can I go about this differently, showing off these cards? Here, I'll just hold this like this. I'll be a bit better for you guys. So again, now this one, it's platinum, the card, but it's in the middle of the series, so it kind of threw me for a loop. And like, as you guys can see, I got 88, 89, 90. So like, I don't know what's up with that at all. Because if I'm not mistaken, there is like the chase card. Oh. Yeah, those are the chase cards. So it's weird that it's like smack in the middle. And so far, that's the only duplicate I've kept. Yeah, exactly, noob. So anywho, then we got Series 9. Which I opened a full case of. So wherever there's a gap, that'll tell you just like how much I'm missing. Now, again, I spent like an hour and a half opening the cards for the video. That's yet to come out, but... yeah. And also, yeah, that's the complete puzzle card right there. Tell me that doesn't look fucking awesome. Like, yeah, it's got the lines, but like, still. Now, I've left this penny sleeve there as like a reminder to my future self that when I get Series 9 next level, which I would need like about like $150 to do, buy a case of them. Card number 1 is right there, and then it's just a matter of 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, and then just however many pages those can fill. And then I gotta buy a whole nother album to continue the collection after that's filled up, because most likely Series 9 is going to bleed over into another binder. And I don't mind that they bleed into other binders. That just means that, you know, you can't lose a binder, you know? So, those are all the trading cards. I mean, to be fair, there is a Star Wars binder, but I'm not going to get up to do that. I don't want to. I will stand up to stretch, though. Ugh! So, yeah. What do we think? Just gonna get my free points real quick while I have it open here. Oh yeah, don't worry. Like once I'm satisfied enough, I'll put out a video that just shows through the whole flip through. And it'll be better to like pause the video and see. And, like again, that fills the answer of like what cards are out there, kind of thing. Because like, sure, you can watch the videos that show the openings and get a rough idea based off that if you can't find a site like I did. But yeah, the idea is once I open up a chunk enough where I got the binders fill up roughly enough, then yeah, I'll post a video showing off my binder collection. Again, better quality and everything. So that answers someone's question regarding what the collection looks like. Hey Hoarder, how's it going? Hope all is well. And yeah, like I said, I could totally do more Star Wars trading cards, but I don't know. Sorry, I need to take a sip of my drink. There's a lot of loose info. Yeah, like it's a very niche item. Again, they're from Germany, you know, so I think ACOB and Cristo, they're kind of like bringing to light these cards, importing them, whatever, trying to make it a thing. Best case scenario, LEGO realizes there's a market for it in the US, and then they're going to start making these cards in North America, which then that's going to be a whole nother can of worms to try and get my hands on, because odds are they're going to do Star Wars. I mean, they're already doing Star Wars. Like, okay, just off the cuff, reading this from off this website of what there is to collect for LEGO trading cards. You got the spinner ones from the Ninjago ones, the Chima ones from the Speedors. There's LEGO Friends trading cards, Nexo Knights. There's trading card stickers, if that makes sense. It's like sticker album trading cards. Then you got the Star Wars ones, the LEGO movie ones. There's a whole Batman theme. Jurassic World, Avengers, Minecraft, Harry Potter. And that's all like this site shows off that I have. Oh yeah, the Battle Bus is great, no matter what way you look at it. It's a great set. I need to get around to doing my review of it, though. Give me a moment here, guys. I need to grab a handful of fish crackers or something. There, hopefully that's better. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. Like those puff mellows. Interesting. Is that what people are calling that? Good question, noob. Good question. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories like that. There's gonna be more for sure. Squishmallows, yeah. Puffmallows is a good knockoff name though for it. Nah, you're good. You're good. You missed it. I was just showing off my trading card collection for the most part. Just how filled up the 4 binders I had were. See, it's not just as simple as buying the trading cards. You gotta buy the penny sleeves, and then after you buy the penny sleeves, then you gotta buy an album for them. When you buy an album for them, then you realize you gotta buy more trading cards. And then the whole cycle repeats itself. It's dumb. But I keep doing it anyways. So anyway, if you guys start seeing that I'm talking like I just spent like $150, odds are I bought my next deck of trading cards. Just taking a minute here. Well, that Space Baby gift with purchase is being more seen, is it, huh? Interesting. Okay, so this is going to be our next build. We're going to build 2 of these suckers. They had to spend 210 Canadian to get. Now, for anyone curious, set number 40765 on Bricklink. Let's see, Steel State, Canada. These are going for around $55 in a sealed state. Oh no, noob, what did you send me? Noob, what have you done? What have you done, noob? Okay, hold on. I'm saving this just so I can show you what the fuck show everyone what the hell you just sent me. Oh no. This is what he sent me. 210. They're graded? Okay, to be fair, I kind of fuck with that one. That one looks cool. Oh, noob, what have you done? Okay, you know what? You know what we're gonna go do now? This is Noob's fault, okay? I'm innocent. Excuse me? Buzz Lightyear's Star Command? Oh no. Oh, they're digital. Fuck off then. What the fuck is that? Is that... What the fuck is that? Ugh. Oh, that looks awesome! Well... What are these from, noob? Oh, hello, Pops. I love Coconut Malls playing in this because this just shows the descent into madness. Interesting. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that's sticker changes. This is where it starts. No, I don't want the stickers. I'm gonna pull up the chat on my phone just so I can see all you guys screaming at me. Ooh, what's this? These are old. I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna find something. This is the closest I've found so far. Like, this thing is the closest so far. 6 cards per pack, so... But that doesn't tell me how many are in a deck. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, my pockets are not ready at all. That card is sick! Oh, that's a gift card. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of this pop up, so maybe that is like the definitive Toy Story trading card. However, what Noob sent me, I know there's a keyword I'm gonna have to type in. I know how to spell, don't worry about it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. I've seen these in toys on Costco. I just want Toy Story though. Wait. Wait. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Noob, you can't just drop a bombshell and then piss off like that. Noob. You need. Oh. What? No way! No way those were real! What?! I remember playing Clone Wars Adventures! You're telling me the fucking card game was actually made?! I remember playing this game. I didn't know they actually had trading cards for it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I remember that. Here's a screenshot from the game. I remember playing the game on Clone Wars Adventures. And I just thought to myself, oh, this would be cool if they had these as actual... You told me the whole fucking time?! Fuck. Cristo, what a time to pop in. We're looking up trading cards. How's it going, man? Noob kind of dropped a bombshell on us. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Hi, Eileen. Yeah, sorry. It was kind of like a last minute thing. You know, these aren't horribly expensive. Oh, but shipping kills it. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. So one of these contains 6 packs, but how many cards are there to collect? No, not right now, but we're researching. We're researching. Coconut. It fucking kills me that Coconut Ball is playing in the background of this. Oh. Okay, so there's not a lot of listings. Oh. Can I get like a zoom in on like one of the packs that are opened already? Like the packaging? Yeah, I know there's 21 cards. That's all fine and dandy. This is like a deck starter, but I wonder how many there are to collect. They have to have that on like the packaging, right? This thing. It's too blurry. It's too blurry. I can't tell. I genuinely cannot tell. Oh, what's this? Is that like a full deck? Oh, this looks so sick. The nostalgia! Oh. You guys saw nothing. Oh yeah, booster box. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Just gonna do that real quick, you know, no biggie. Yeah, that's probably the best. This is probably the best deal so far. So these have like multiple packs in them. Noob, what have you fucking done? I like how we started with this fucking Buzz Lightyear. How did we get to Star Wars? How the fuck did we get to Star Wars from Buzz fucking Lightyear? Jesus. I can't. We started with literally fucking Buzz. Okay, I swear. Okay, we're done. We're done. I found something. I can look at it later. Look at this fucking Seven Madness. I literally was like, Star Wars? Oh my goodness. I just realized, was I doing this all while not sharing my screen? I swear I was sharing my screen. Did I not share my screen at all with that? Oh, that's unfortunate. But, like, I kid you not. Did I not share my screen for that? I didn't. I swear I thought I was. Okay, you should have seen the shit I found. Okay, real quick. I'm gonna open up all of my tabs again, so you guys can see this descent into madness. Okay. Look at this. I started off with this. I found those. And it led me to that. Then I looked up that. And then I saw the fucking Star Wars one and I was like, wait. So then I looked up Star Wars Trading Card 2025. Scroll for a little bit. Of course, it's not here now, but... I eventually saw a thing for, this, and I was like, wait a minute. Clone Wars Adventures was the game I played as a kid, and then I realized there was a trading card thing, so then I went looking for that. And then I came across all these fucking listings. And I do mean all of these listings. Like, look at all these tabs I just closed. I thought I was I thought you guys were seeing what I was seeing. Like, look at all this. So we got a full case of cases or whatever. And that's what I'm eyeing up. I'd want a chunk. Of course, I gotta buy Ninjago first. I'm not gonna go buying these Star Wars ones, but I'm still looking for the sake of future reference. Like, look at how many fucking listings I looked at here. And then, you know, I saw this and I was like, ah, it's not on Amazon. So I was annoyed at that. And then, yeah, I looked at this and it ended up being a digital, and I was like so excited because I was like, oh, they made official Buzz Lightyear Star Command trading cards. I would have been all over that, but then it says digital, so that gives me the impression it's not a real card. Yeah, you needed the app, so I'm like, no, screw that. But like that's why I just set into madness that you guys just witnessed the past 10 minutes of, is me discovering all of this. That's what all of this was. Tell you, man, though, like, this is some interesting stuff. Very interesting. But yeah, I played Clone Wars Adventures growing up, and as soon as I saw those cards, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, that big box is gonna contain, like, these packs, and like, oh, let me tell you, man, let me tell you. I remember seeing these, like, 7-Eleven cards, too. It was Station Cash, yeah. I missed that game so much. I was there right until the end. Yeah, that's the descent into madness. Like, literally, started with Buzz Lightyear, found Disney, and then found Star Wars, and then here we are. Fucking nuts. It's so fucking stupid. Trading cards are bad, man. They're bad. They're so bad. Oh, I'm gonna... Hello, live from the TMOG 217 channel. How's it going, Keegan?
Hello?
How's it going? I'm currently streaming. What's up?
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. You caught me at a funny moment. I just found out that there's Star Wars Clone Wars trading cards. Yeah. So, I might be trying to track those down in the future. Jordan spamming meh faces in my chat.
What's your streaming about then?
I was building just random Lego, and then I started talking about trading cards, my Ninjago trading card collection, and then a friend sent me a picture of a Buzz Lightyear trading card, so I started going on a spiral to find out all that I could in the span of 10 minutes about Buzz Lightyear. I don't know how the hell I got to fucking Star Wars from that, but that's what happened. And the whole time Coconut Mall has been playing in the background his music. I just put it on and then he just sent me the picture. So anywho, what's up?
Well, I just wanted to say I did manage to sell most money about the volley bag.
Nice.
And I'd recommend I'd recommend you try and get a poster
Okay.
next week, like you were saying.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll see if I get these Brooklyn orders paid for or not. But, yeah. Okay.
I'm interested to see if you do order the poster. I'm interested to see if you get it in the same condition, give or take.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll keep you posted. Were you wanting to run some rounds later today?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I've been up since 8 p.m.
Oh, PM. Yikes. Okay, fair enough. Alright.
So I'm probably going to go to bed soon. I'm going to go hit up some garage sales tomorrow, though, so maybe hopefully find some Lego or some video games.
That sounds like fun. Cool. Okay. Well, I'm about to crack open the Camino training facility. So, yeah.
Are you building it, or...
No, we're about to. We're about to.
Okay. Well, let me know how that is.
Sounds good.
I don't know if I want to crack mine open or not. You know me and keeping some of my promos sealed. I don't know why.
I'll let you know. Anywho, I'll let you go here. That way you can get some sleep and I can get to building this set. But, yeah. That's all good.
Alright, well, we will talk to you later.
Sounds good.
And enjoy your build.
Thanks. Take it easy, man. Peace.
Alright, you too. Peace.
Nice. Alrighty. What are we doing here? Okay, I'm done with the madness. We can stop now. There. Let's get something a little more civilized. What a spiral. Jordan, what the hell? It's getting out of hand, Grant. It's getting out of hand. Sorry, I got like DMs. Noob, he's tempting me with more trading cards. You get away, you. I got a headache from that. That's just how fast I get myself into trouble once I find something. Okay, let's build some Star Wars. Where's the knife? Okay, who's ready? Oh, wait, is this dead? It is dead. Okay, well, shoot. Thank goodness I only needed to record footage for one of these sets. Alright, let's get right into it. There you go, the $60 is gone. Oh yeah, yeah. Ditches from being a guest. Hangs around just barely enough to see the damage he started, and then just leaves. These are tiny instructions. They could have totally done bigger ones. Oh, look at that! All I need is bag one, and I can trash the rest of the set. Yay. Take care, Jordan. I'll chat to you later. I get the DM from Noob, and I'm like, image sent, and I'm like, what the hell did he send me a picture of? And then as soon as I saw it, I liked what I just, what the fuck, man? It was so nasty. What he did. See, it's cool that we got them in, like, their casual cadet outfits, but I'm already thinking right now, like, yeah, they're training, but I'm also kind of like, didn't they have specific training armor in, like, the Clone Wars episodes? So that makes me think, okay, that's going to be next year's gift with purchase. They're totally going to do that. Right? Because LEGO would totally do something sus like that. Such a simplistic design for clones, but like it does the job. Okay, this is the one training drone tower thing. LEGO absolutely was like, here, how can we just give minifigures without it being in a poly bag? I'm not expecting these builds to be anything amazing, just bare minimum. Whew. I'm still recovering from that whole, like, mess. Let me tell you, though, if there was money in the bank account, I kid you not, bad financial decision would have been made. Yeah. The figures are proudly fighting it out, though, I bet. Oh, this is a build. Okay, that's that done. Okay, now we're doing the barricade. Cool. Wait, how the fuck am I attaching this? Hold on. Okay, interesting technique. Interesting. Little weapons rack barricade. Yeah, I could totally see how this would be turned into parts after. Like, yeah, there's something, but there's not really anything going on here. Like, it's not quite polybag level, but it gives off polybag vibes. Sand blue is an interesting choice. I bet it's going to be all covered up, though. Yeah, I can see how this is forming up. This is going to be covered up. Hmm. I know what this ends up being, but I'm having trouble seeing how it ends up being that as of right now. Like, the angles are all over the place. Okay, and then these are extras. Weird that we got another short blaster as an extra. I'm surprised it didn't just be like, here, just have it, put it on the weapons rack, which I probably will do with mine. We'll see. Cool. Oh no, my storage is full. Shoot. How long has it been like that? I thought I had more storage. I guess not. Oh, right, the fucking Django. Scheiße. You know what, I'm just going to build this without the speedboat camera, and then the next one I will do properly. Technology's fun. I'm not sure how to feel about this so far. Like, the figures are great, sure, but like I'm not like over the moon over this build so far. Like, last year's was actually fucking decent. This one I'm just like, it's very obvious they kept the figures in mind, and only that. What was that? Oh, that was this. Uh-huh. I don't like that my instructions are bent. Like, they're already small enough, but the fact that they're bent makes flattening them a little bit more difficult. Yeah, this pod thing's gonna be small. What the hell did I just get an email about? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, I looked on Bricklink, like, these figures are going for like 20 bucks a piece. So absolutely, that's why this set is worth so much. And Lego knew that. That's why they did it. Because look how many, like, just ask anyone who's like, well, how many copies of this they tried to get. The highest I've seen is like 18. So that's 210 times 18. Fucking nuts. But hey, if you got the money, you do you, pal. But like, I'm just like, what my mind wanders to like, what would you have been able to buy? You know, like, there's only so many Star Wars stuff before you start getting duplicates, you know? Okay. I don't like how these instructions are just curved. You can't just flip the page. Yep, you did. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm excited for the Camino mocks. I'll start getting pissed off when I start hearing stories about people getting banned over buying multiple of the gift with purchase. Because it's like, you literally released an army builder as a gift with purchase for the second time. Like, I don't want to hear any of this fucking, oh, I got banned because I got multiple battle packs. Like, fuck off, Lego. Because, like, you know, they totally have in the past done that kind of shit. At least from what I've heard. I imagine if they were like Bricklink sellers though, like outside of the figs, like they'd be making bank. Like it'd at least be breaking somewhat even on like some of their purchases, but just parting out the white pieces alone. Oh yeah. Oh, it's Lego. The rules are wherever they decide it is in that moment. weird. I got Brady telling me that he's going to start playing Dead by Daylight again, so that's good news for me because I've been playing that game all alone for months now. I'll be free within an hour and a half. See, something like this set gives me hope that like they'll do something stupid like the Republic Commando. Because I would love to see a Republic Commando gift with purchase. I'm holding out hope that one day I'll live to see the day that LEGO does Republic Commando as a minifigure. Or battle pack, whatever. That's the set, huh? Interesting. So that's it landed. I see what you're saying, like it doesn't feel very sturdy. Built the world advertisement. Piss off, LEGO. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a little baggie because, yeah. See, and then it's just like, do I keep both gift with purchase boxes or do I just keep one? Because, like, this is obviously a sought after gift with purchase. Ugh. Probably end up keeping both boxes. I'm actually checking to see if my Xbox can sneeze an update real quick, like Jordan suggested. Alrighty. So yeah, not a lot of extra pieces. That's fine, I guess. Dion, I'm not going to get your hopes up. I'm just going to crush them right now. I know that this set comes with an extra of the small blaster. After I review the set, I'm going to keep it attached to the weapons rack. I'm not going to put it out in my store. The other extra pieces I will, but not that. Just flushes out the weapons rack for me, because having just the one blaster feels goofy. Oh yeah, you're gonna get a lot of use out of the ratchet joints. I know you like those pieces. I could have lived without this. I really could have. I get it, like, fleshes it out a bit, but, like, I would have preferred, like, a white battle droid with, like, a little turret. Also, I think keeping 2 for myself is a good number, because, like, in the Clone Wars series, what was it, like, 6 made up a squadron of cadets? So I think that was just my mindset. It's just like, yeah, bare minimum, keep 2 of these. I'm content having 2 of these. I don't need, like, 18. I never looked at the Fortnite shop, did I? Mace Windu bundle is not a need. I'd rather spend the V-Bucks on other stuff. Oh god, what did I get sent? I get sent the weirdest stuff. Yeah. I like when they do obscure gift with purchases like this for obscure stuff. But, like, I don't know. If they were just one more clone, it would have been better. That's my rationale. It's like, I don't give 2 shits about this. I guarantee you, if I type in Star Wars Clone Cadet, yeah. I mean, yes, these are Clone Cadets, but like when I type in Google, I get the armored cadets that are from the Clone Wars. That's my expectation. That's what I want from a future gift with purchase. Like, honestly, for like these guys, they're known for being in the fucking lunchroom. Give me the lunchroom. I would have been fine if it was like the Aunt Beru one. There was just like a miniature diorama, and it had like, you know, some tables, and you just fill up like I don't know, 2 rows of tables. You know, he's got some clones eating dinner. Would have been a fine gift with purchase. And then you could have gone back next year and done this with the Armored Cadet. That's my beef with this. The more I look at the images, the more I'm like, yep, this is my beef. I'm really fitting the quote of, like, no Star Wars fan is happy. These are cool fakes. Like, they're fine as is. I do worry about those red arms, though, breaking over time. I'm just waiting for the speedboat footage to upload, and then we can crack open our second copy, and then... I don't know, I'm probably good just to call it there after. Yeah. Oh look, money deposited, hooray. No, I'm not about to go to buy trading cards. Before anyone starts wondering, no. I'm not gonna go buy trading cards. %,000% though that figures hold up the value of this set. I don't even think the Battlezord one has any value these days. Let's see. If I look under brick set, where's brick set? Because I know I own this set, so it's like, let's see, I'm multitasking. S is for Star Wars. Year 2024. I only got 23 Star Wars sets? Dang. Okay. 40686. Where's that sitting at in terms of value? Because I remember this thing, when it first released, peaked at like around $90. Oh dang. What about 55, 60? That's not bad. That's way better than I thought. I thought this thing would have dipped to like $30. Dang. Let's retain some of its value. That's good for whoever then. So like the droid carrier from last year. Here, hold on. I gotta make sure I log on my banking before I don't give away anything. Share screen. This thing that we got last year. It's going for around 50, 60 bucks. It's been out for a year. Well, that's not bad. I'm like, yeah, okay, it only has 2 exclusive minifigures, so it's just the torsos, but like that genuinely surprises me. I thought it would have been worth like 30 bucks. Because like you can easily recreate it for the most part. Whereas with this one, you can't so much. That's interesting. So it makes me wonder what this one's gonna peak at a year from now. I almost want to assume that, like, I could see this easily going for as high as $80, just based on the clones alone. People go nuts for clones. Yeah, these things are worth like $20 and up. Fuck. Can you imagine? What's the most quantity that's sold? $15. At like $18 a piece. Unless you're this idiot who bought it at $30 a piece. Jeez. $200 or $300. How do you even get your hands on that many? So 3, 6, 9, 12. That's five. That's 5 of the battle packs. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's $1,000. So like $200 of your grand is just paid for with these clone minifigures. Interesting. Sorry, this is just where my head goes when I see that stuff. It's like I wonder the math behind it all. Okay. Get the speed wheel thing sorted out. Oh, I got a headache. I need to like make a proper meal after this. Okay. Final copy. Second and final copy of this set. And then I don't have to ever worry about this set again because I haven't built. I'm sure everyone's sick of this music, so. Nope. There we go. I'm honestly surprised they didn't bother trying to include 99 as a minifigure. Oh, but then that ruins the army building experience. It's never stopped them before from throwing a named figure in here in a battle pack-esque set. See, that's a figure that's worthy of being put as an anniversary minifigure. Because, like, how do you find a set that fits for a character like that? Like, it's obviously a character people would want, but it's just finding where he would fit in a set. You just can't. See, that almost makes you want to be like, okay, maybe I'll make a video that's like top 5 or top 8 minifigures that should be anniversary minifigures. Kind of do Lego's homework for them. You know? See, this set of instructions turned out way better. Let's try to have me building the turret first. See, and I don't even know how the hell I'm going to display this. It's just one of those things where, like, yes, you know you want it, mainly for the figs, but in terms of displaying, I have no fucking clue how the hell. Like, there's so much about my clone shelf I have to just tear down and just figure out. I'm just kind of waiting where I have a moment where I don't feel like I need to add any clone stuff to my shelf, so that way I don't have to rework it every 2 seconds. Like, the Mandalorians on that shelf are going to be evicted sooner rather than later. Seen it's interesting because we got another gift with Lego. They're so great at this. Like, once they milk you for your money, they still want to milk you. So there's supposed to be a classic Space Baby buildable minifigure gift with purchase coming out next week. And I wish, like, the set had leaked like a week prior than when it did, so that I could actually plan better. Because now that I have all this Star Wars stuff, it's like, cool. But now I'm like, you expect me to spend $150 literally 2 weeks after busting the Lego nut? Like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, everyone who was smarter, who had their money set aside, is gonna be able to get that gift with purchase, and it's just gonna be an easy like $40 gift with purchase to buy in the aftermarket. Curse you, Lego. Like, you have such good business tactics. You just milk everyone for their money. And you know how to do it. Like, I'll be lucky if I can get my hand, like, if I can qualify for one of them. Like, I don't know. It really depends on how Bricklink does for the next few days here. Like, I have one guy who's supposed to be paying for, like, a $7 order. Like, that's cool. Like, oh, sorry, $150 threshold of US dollars. And it's not confirmed, but it's, like, 150 like 170 Canadian. So it's like, okay, like, where the fuck am I supposed to scrounge that up from? So. It's okay. I'll just start reviewing more sets, and then therefore that'll be more extras onto the store. Pull a miracle if it doesn't sell out right away. I mean, technically I could hold out until next Friday. We'll see though. I know I want that. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I have to buy it on the aftermarket, but generally I feel like I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone if I just buy something to qualify for it, you know? I was so bummed. I had an order last night that I was like, oh, an order. And it literally was someone who placed an instant checkout for 1 piece that was worth like 2 cents. And I was like, why? Every now and then I just get an order that's just interesting like that. Ooh. I think I still have, I don't know, did I pick up some of those classic space torsos from you from the Build a Minifig? If not, I think I still have some in my store. If you need any of the dark blue torsos. Also, I can write out, because I saw your message, I can write out what colors I currently have on sale, if that helps you. If you're at all interested in looking into those pieces. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I just got the all of that type of those types of colors currently for 5% off. If there's a specific piece that like you want to is just a little too over budget, let me know, and you know me, and we can wheel and deal. I just I have so much quantity of certain pieces. I know they're not going to realistically move as fast as others. So I'm just like, if I can put them on sale just to move them, great, because then that space freed up for other stuff I can store away. Medium lavender. I think I've had those for a year now. I don't think they've sold because A, they're medium lavender, and B, because they are quite pricey if they're the ones I'm thinking of that you're mentioning. The ones I got on for regular $225. Yeah, the L-shaped ones. Yeah, I know what set I got them from. It's so funny. Like I sold the tan base plates almost instantly, but I knew I was going to be sitting on those lavender ones. I mean, if you want them, great. That'd be great feeling for me, because, I mean, yeah, I know they're valued at like $2 or whatever, but like, fuck. You know me, I go based on what they were listed for when I parted them out. I mean, I can double check if that's what they're still going for, but like I said, we can wheel and deal. In fact, I'll double check the price right now. If they've dropped, sure, I'll adjust it accordingly if they dropped significantly. But I also want to factor in the sale aspect to it too. But yeah, if I can get those gone, great. Because of the way I'm storing them, because like I can't put them in the normal drawers here. I literally kept one of the friends boxes and I have them stored in there, and that takes up space in the Lego room. So it's like, if I can get rid of just those pieces, that's a chunk towards progress in my book. Did I just do both of these? Whatever. Yeah, this and the Django helmet are definitely going to be reviewed either tomorrow or later tonight, and then I can have those videos out soon. They're not too big and they're not too annoying. Motivation's a fun thing when making content. Yeah, 2 of these is the perfect amount for my personal collection. Any more, it would have just felt excessive. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Dion. Like, whenever I get like a gigantic paycheck, I'm almost tempted to like order a thing of like prepaid boxes just to have set aside for you. Because like I feel like it's safe to say like we're pretty confidently doing like medium prepaid boxes most of the time. The thing is, like, those things cost like 20. Like, what am I charging? At 25? I think that's around cost. Yeah, I'm charging you around cost. It sounded like I wasn't. No, I swear I'm charging you roughly cost. If not, I'm eating like a few cents, whatever. Either or. So I'm like, I don't know. I think there's like 12 in a package or something like that. So it's like 25 times 12, at least a little about $300 investment. If I'm mathing math right. I'm pulling numbers out of my ass. Feel free to call me out for being an idiot. But, yeah, it's something I was pondering in my head. And that way I could just be like, yeah, 25, already got it. We'll see, we'll see. It's gotta be one of those things where, like, I'm not gonna hate having to fork out $300 on something. That's not... What? Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't know, I could just ask you for $300 as a down payment on it, and we don't have to worry about shipping. Unless we have one of those fun issues where, like, we can't fit it all in one box. I don't know, like, stuff like that just instantly derails the concept, because it's like, yes, it sounds great on paper, but then you could just as easily poke holes into it of just, like, you know, we've had times where, like, you order bigger than, or just whatever, so... We'll keep it as is. If it ain't broke, why are we trying to fix it, you know? Take my own advice for 2 seconds, my goodness. I'm hearing the dogs bark. I like little Ahsoka's bark. I had her today visiting with me, and you know, she played with her little chew toys. I played with her with her chew toys, and then she curled up on her spot next to me on the bed, and I pulled the blanket over her. She was all nice and cuddled up. She was fast asleep, falling asleep. I heard her snoozing. Then my dad comes in the room, and she just instantly starts swearing at him, because my dad comes in the room to get her to bring her upstairs. And she's such a funny girl. Like, you know she's swearing at him. So, she's cute. what I'd do without that little dog. Yeah, true, true. I mean, if you were just to call your order right now as is, it probably could fit in a small box. But this is why I wait until after I've picked out a good chunk of your order before I go buy the box. It's just easier that way because then I have a better idea what I'm dealing with. We've been doing it long enough. We got a rough idea what we're doing, at the very least. Always appreciate the business. Okay, so we're almost done this in just a few minutes, and then, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, like, the one hiccup was, like, I invoiced you for $25, and then, like, you wanted, like, those other sets, and then I was just like, so we had to figure out, like, that. So, that was, like, the only hiccup I can think of. But, like, still, we got it to work. That's what communication does. I'll just twist that around, and then boom. That's speed build footage. Oh, yeah. Well, I have to keep in mind about every order in my head, so that way I just have a mental inventory of how situations go and how I dealt with them, regardless, like, who it was. Like, there's one post office I refuse to go to whenever I have stuff that goes outside of Canada because the main lady there just does not fucking know how to do anything. Like, yeah, I come in with the customs form, but even then they're questioning me, and it's like, you're supposed to know more than me. Why the fuck are you asking me? Like, I don't know. I've had quite the fiascos every now and then. Where did I put the other fucking box? I put it right here. See, and it's like the main post office I go to, they don't even ask me if it's dangerous goods anymore. They're just like, Lego, and I'm like, yep. They just are like, all right. It's so funny. And I'm like, I'm probably one of your busiest regulars. And they're like, yeah, but you're chill. So it's like, sweet. Yeah, I've waited in line at times, and like I can imagine just the pain in the ass that some people give them. Like, there's some post office workers that actually, you know, are good, you know? But yeah. All right, so now that I got 2 of these suckers built, let's see how they look all together. Two of these is good. I don't feel like I need any more. But like I said earlier, like, I would have loved if they were the armored cadets. And see, the thing is, like, people are going to be like, oh, but they got to make a new mold for the helmet. Literally make it the fucking Mandalorian helmet, print on an orange fucking visor, and then just call it a fucking day, you know? Because, like, okay, sorry, I know I'm going on about this, but just This is what I'm thinking of. Because, like, that's what this is obviously trying to depict, is the training. So, like, when I look up training clones, I look at these guys. And I'm just like, how would they tackle as a minifigures? Just literally make it the Mandalorian helmet. I don't give a shit about the fucking, it being translucent clear. Just make it orange. I don't think anyone at the end of the day would give a shit. Like, if you want, put on a printing of the facial print. Like, who gives a shit? Just, I'd be satisfied if it was just orange. You know, like, no obvious facial is shown, but just make it orange. Boom, you got yourself some training cadets in their armor. You know, those would have been sick. That would have been perfect for this kind of gift with purchase. Not that I'm saying I'm hating on these clone cadets. Like, these are a cool inclusion. It just feels misplaced with what they're trying to do. Because, like, outside of, like, maybe a locker room build, but just, yeah, I see these guys, and I'm like, I think back to the lunchroom scene. So, that's how I would have done it. And I just... Yeah, you would have had somebody bitching and complaining that, like, oh, it's not translucent plastic. And it's like, do you want the fucking thing or not? Like, there's no way that they can make a helmet have translucent in it. Not for something like a gift with purchase budget. That's just my 2 cents on the matter. And that'll definitely be reflected in my review, is that point. But yeah, if you spent $210 for this, it's neat. Like, just one of them isn't enough. If you bought enough to get 2, fine. If you're crazy enough you want to get more, you do you, pal. But for me personally, 2, it's fine. You're fine with 2. 2 is like the cap for this battle pack, and this is a battle pack. Now, in terms of on the aftermarket, are you going to spend like $60 plus shipping on just one of these fuckers? I think I just made my point that, like, yeah, you don't buy one of these, you buy multiple. So. See, and then there's the voices in my head telling you, oh, but the scummy resellers, it shouldn't be worth that much. I'm like, supply and fucking demand. Either get it when it was available or don't, you know? Like, I don't know. Oh, yeah, and then this Django helmet, like I said, looks great. The fact I paid $90 for this, I don't fully disagree with. Like, I can feel the heft to it, and that's always what I go off of with these helmets, is do I feel the heft? Do I really have any complaints with this? No, the only complaint I have is the detail with the stickers. You know? That's the only complaint I have. I like how they fixed the rangefinder from Captain Rex's issue, because, like, I didn't like how it stuck out like a sore thumb, the piece that they used. They fixed that, as far as I'm concerned. So it now just looks great. It almost looks seamless. It's a straight-up upgrade. So, yeah, and there is some depth to this, too, so... I just wonder how this compares to Boba, because that is one on my wish list. I need to get my hands on the Boba one. But, I don't mind this. $90, probably could have waited for a sale, but it's fine. I know with how I'm going to display it, it's going to look great. Whew. Anywho. I got people asking me if I can hop on to play video games and such, and I need to go eat supper, so... Unless anyone has any last-minute questions about these 2 sets or just anything in general that we can talk about quickly, I'm going to wrap this up here soon. I'll give you guys a few minutes, get your comments all typed up, and then go from there. Yeah, I've been surviving on fish crackers to keep me going. Okay. That's it for me today, guys. I don't know when I'll go live again. I want to get these reviewed and I want to get more stuff reviewed. So once I've tackled more of the pile of the review stuff, then we can see another stream. So soon. But until then, I'm going to start working on content. So thank you everyone so much for watching. Please make sure to hit that like button on your way out. It'd be very much appreciated. Or dislike. I'm either or, really. Then, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys Tuesday. That's the next video. Another trading card video. So take care, guys. Have a great rest of your day and week. Bye-bye.